Go.
All right. Wow, that took a minute. I had to get everything situated because there's two of us here today, and yes, she is seated higher up than me. She gets a seat cushion
Yay!
to be cozy on her booty. I do not get one because I'm not special. But yeah, we're here. We're back from vacation, and this was a struggle to set up today because yeah, you know how it goes with internet and vacation and all that good stuff. So it was a struggle to get ready today, and but she's awake for this episode. She's awake, which is great. So yeah, it's time for another episode of Caffeinated Collector, and we've been I don't want to say we've been quiet this past week because it's been away for 9 days on vacation. Sorry, I had to do an audio check because it was giving me some errors. Yeah, again, I started up things today, and after 9, 10, 11 days of not streaming,
Yeah.
things kind of updated and did a whole bunch of nonsense. So, we got a lot of stuff to talk about today. Um, Basically, as people are rolling in, we're going to kind of give a little preview of what to expect, right? She's got her beverage. I got my beverage. Like, we're ready to go. I don't know how this is going to taste because I rushed to make my coffee, but okay, it tastes pretty good. So, we got a lot of stuff to cover today. She has a hard out at 2 p.m., so she may or may not be with us for the entire stream. Mama's picking her up from vacation. But what we're going to talk about today is we're gonna go over some figures that we highlighted 2 weeks ago now. Ah, she's already yawning. Oh my god, I thought I gave her enough sleep today. We're gonna go over some Spider-Man centric statues and figures this week, and you gotta stop yawning. You're gonna make me fall asleep, kid. It's the last time she was co-hosting. She was sitting here yawning.
Okay. That's
She'll
not
she'll
sleeping though.
she'll get into things as we go along, but this is the boring stuff for her, right? So we're gonna talk about some Spider-Man figures, Spider-Man statues, right? Some got a little throttled, didn't like that. Talk a little bit about some new policies going on that may or may not suck with YouTube. We're going to talk about the big thing for our news today. What are we going to talk about? Do you remember?
Um.
Oh my God, she had one thing to remember and she forgot it. All right, we're going to talk about D23.
Oh yeah, I kind of forgot.
Oh yeah, I know it's Disney. We forget a lot about Disney.
Yeah, we do.
Uh, there's a lot of Disney stuff that came out over the weekend. The big D23 convention. We got what do we get? A lot of movie stuff,
Yeah.
a lot of show stuff.
Yep.
Yeah, so there's a lot to go over with that. We're gonna do a little tiny touch base on an actress that passed away. We will touch base on that. And if we have the time, maybe a little bit of video game news with Nintendo, of course, being Nintendo, and a little bit of Wolverine stuff, maybe. Yeah, we got some stuff to talk about today. So it's it's gonna be a fun show. Hopefully she doesn't fall asleep during it though. So we're gonna just make sure that everything is going. Hey, all right. I just want to make sure chat. Well, all right, sleepy kids. I was just gonna say, is chat working?
Hey.
Yeah, dude, she's always sleepy. If she's not sleeping, she is sleepy. Yeah, we're rocking. Of course, we're rocking our matching jerseys, our matching fits today. Gojo and Yuji, and so this week or 2 weeks ago's theme, because the Spider-Man Brand New Day movie came out, which I saw.
Which I didn't see.
I know. I saw it without her. I saw it without her. I know.
Which is sad.
I know. I know. Failure.
Cause wait.
I couldn't wait. I had to go see it. I had to see it. Um, but I will have to do a quick response to another rude message while she falls asleep. You're supposed to be carrying the show while I'm doing the businessy stuff, man. You're supposed to be doing the stream. You're supposed to be taking it over, man. And we do have a lot of physical media to go over today too, actually, because we were away for 11 days, and I have a big pile of physical media here next to me. She has some stuff over on her side of her, and there's a lot of stuff we're going to show off today. Should we do? I was going to say, should we do the physical media first? We'll do the physical.
Yes.
Well, we usually wait until after the statues are done. After the boring part is done.
Fine.
Yeah, see, she got all excited for that, right? She got all excited for that. I'm getting more people angry at me on Twitter. So, we love Twitter drama. Well, I do. Um, I just forgot what I was going to say. I was going to say something offensive because I'm responding to somebody offensively, and I'm glad I didn't say it out loud. So yeah, we're going to get into our figures. So again, this was Spider-Man week, and I know it's kind of late to the party. Spider-Man, well, it's still cranking. Yawn! Dude, I gotta get a yawn counter right here to how many times she's yawned. I think that's gonna be the goal. I'm gonna, in the VOD, I think we're gonna put a little ticker down here for yawns. I don't know if I can even make a widget for that. Maybe I can make a widget right now for a yawn counter down underneath here. I want to see if I can do that, but I'll do that for our next co-stream here, where she's just dying because apparently we bore her.
No, we don't.
She'd rather be in her cozy bed right now. She'd rather be in her cozy bed. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna talk about boring stuff. Spider-Man statues. She's gonna be like, oh god, what are we doing? Right? Yeah, you're gonna be bored. So we're gonna get into some Spider-Man figures, some Spider-Man collectibles. We're gonna talk a little bit about all the money that Spider-Man made. Do you know how much Spider-Man's made so far?
How much?
Do you want to take a guess?
I don't know what to guess.
It's a lot. It's more than millions.
Oh, okay.
It was in the title of the stream.
Oh! 250 million.
Okay, she didn't pay attention to the title either, guys.
I thought that
250 million. That was less than what it made its opening weekend, actually. It made more than that its opening weekend. Yeah. Starts with a B, what we're getting into territory.
Oh, Billy?
Yeah. 2 of them. We're going to talk about that today as well, because Spider-Man did very, 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 very well. And she's going to get a yawn going. She's going to get another one. I got to get the yawn counter going. I really, really do. She needs to go to sleep. Her dad's boring. What? Bro, I got to carry the stream. What's up, JT? No, she's bored because she's tired because kids don't have the functionality anymore to actually stay and be awake. They need 10 hours of sleep every day now. It's really weird. Even the 20-year-olds that work under me, like at my work, they all are like, I slept for 12 hours today. I slept 11 hours today. I'm like, bro, I slept 2. But no, that was my fault. I did let her stay up too late gaming. So we were gaming. Yeah. It was our last day of vacation. So I, couldn't say no. How's everything going, JT, man? It's been a while. We've been gone. And there it is, dude. I gotta add a chat widget for a yawn counter. I gotta add a widget. Can I add a countdown widget? Let's see. I'm gonna see if I can add one. I don't know. I'll have to do it afterwards, but I might just start a yawn counter just in the chat. But yeah, that's like 12 yawns. So we are 12 minutes into the stream, and she's almost averaged a yawn per minute. That's pretty impressive. Is the audio okay? Because I know I got the mic kind of in a different position today. I had to pull everything way far back from where we usually stream because there's two of us back here. So, JT, unfortunately, you're going to be kind of bummed because it's not going to be a waifu-centric stream today. Even she's going to be bummed because it's not an anime-centric week. We're doing a Spider-Man-centric week. I know. It sucks. A couple of them were gifts for her. Dude, we still have to watch Slime. I gotta wait for her. We've been so distracted all week doing so much stuff. We ate more food than like our body weights combined, I think, this past week.
Our body weights combined.
I think we both lost weight. So I know I got a little sun-kissed. I know I did finally get the shave, thank God. I did forget my razors, and I was, by the end of the vacation, I had a beard out like this. There's another one. So again, we're going to talk about D23 after. That might get her a little more interested because she can go, I'm excited. I hate this. This sucks. Yeah, no waifu, man. No waifu today. Sorry. It's not that kind of week, man. You will disappear right now. I know you will. If there's no anime women, you're dipped. I know. But that's all good. That's all good. It's not for everyone. So let's go in and let's get into the figures. Let's get into the figures right away so we can kind of get into the meat and potatoes. So that's an old terminology.
What?
Yeah, exactly. You're like, what is that? So we're going to go ahead and we're going to talk about these figures. First and foremost, we are going to go and start the week with one that actually got me into some arguments online. And people are actually screenshotting posts of mine and sharing them in very, negative light at me because of tweets, But we started out the week with Kotobukiya. They're all right here behind her head over this way where you guys can't see. But this is part of the Kotobukiya Artifacts Plus series. Did you know that?
No.
Artifacts are the bigger ones, like the My Hero ones.
Oh.
The Plus are the tiny ones. See that? She's learning something new too. So this was, of course, Miguel O'Hara, a.k.a. Spider-Man. Do you know what he is?
I can't forget.
Oh my God, the name showed up right on the thing and she missed it. Spider-Man 2099.
Oh yeah, that.
So as we know, Miguel is an alternate reality Spider-Man from 2099. Long past when Peter Parker would probably already be dead and gone in, reality continuity. And it's funny because this figure actually got me some negativity over on Twitter. I don't know if you saw that. It was actually on TikTok. So on TikTok, got in a little bit of a spat with somebody, and he was sending me some rude messages over this because he called me a hypocrite, called me a piece of shit, bunch of other foul things, right? Called me a racist. He called me all kinds of stuff. And I said, what am I saying that's hypocritical? I'm showing Spider-Man 2099. And he proceeded to go through my Twitter and pull up my tweet that said, Peter Parker is Spider-Man. Bruce Wayne is Batman. Steve Rogers is Captain America. And so he used that and tried to call me a hypocrite. And I said, yeah, but this isn't normal continuity Spider-Man. This is Spider-Man of the future. And so I shut him up. But Miguel's awesome. He is really good. What's up, Loud Boy? Yeah, dude, she's already ready to fall asleep. She's ready for bed.
Not.
Unfortunately, fortunately or unfortunately, we're gonna fire through the figures because there's nothing that she's interested in the figures today. Unfortunately, the week she's here to do a stream with me isn't one of the stuff that she's gonna reveal. Yes, we're gonna talk about Hinata, and that'll definitely talk about that next week. But I love the Kotobukiya Artifacts line. right? I love it. I think it's great. And this, the Avengers line and the X-Men lines, I have all of them. I think they're fantastic. And they all have magnetized feet and bases that go together. As you can see, 29.9 is there with Spider-Man. Nothing else added to it. No 2099, no Miles Morales, no nothing else. Spider-Man. Okay, guys, that's the difference. But yeah, they're a really cool set. And they're only 1/10 scale, so you can display them very easily with each other. I have little mock-up buildings that... Who's up on top of the buildings in the display? Is it in the display right there, the Spider-Man display? Who's on the top of the building? I can't even see.
Which building?
Oh my God, which building? There's only one building in the display. It's Miles and Gwen. Yeah. So she ruined the one line I gave her. My God. All right. So next up is one she might actually have some interest in, because she got me this years and years ago when you were little and little. She might not remember getting me this.
No, I do not.
This is a very, very nice piece. This is from Sideshow Collectibles, so this is fancier, right? Everyone always tells me, you buy cheap shit. Sideshow stuff is not cheap. They're all up here. I just don't buy them as much because they're too expensive. This, of course, is my favorite of the female spiders. I know you had to do a little education on this one because you didn't know nothing about her. Do you remember her name? I have so much shame right now.
I'm sorry.
I have so much shame right now. I have so much shame. All right, this is Cindy Moon.
Oh yeah.
AKA. Oh my God. I'm giving her the things and she's not getting them. Her name's Silk.
Oh yeah, I kind of forgot about
her spider name is Silk. And yeah, this is part of it's right there, right in front of you. Yeah. This is part of the amazing Mark Brooks collection by Sideshow, which was Peter Parker, Gwen Stacy, and Silk, I believe, came in this set. I didn't get the Spider-Man one. I didn't really like it. I do not have any Madam Web figures because Madam Web is not a really cool-looking character. In the movie, she's hot though. But no, this is part of the Mark Brooks series. This is what's the edition? I know there's deluxe and there's collectors. One of them's more expensive. It comes with a bonus piece. That's this version. No, not her. This version. It comes with different heads, a swappable head, one that has her full face out and one that has her face mask on. So this is a really, really cool piece. I actually do have the Gwen up above us.
Which is my favorite.
Which is her favorite one, because she's a Spider-Gwen fan. But this is a really amazing piece. And as much as I thought it was going to get demolished in the algorithm because of the tight costume, she did really, really well. So, I was impressed. I was happy. So, that is our next one, who is essentially our waifu of the week, really, when you think about it. Because we only did one more female, I know. We went ahead to another one because I was really loving the series on Amazon Prime until my Prime went away and I missed the last 2 episodes. This is, of course, Nicolas Cage, a.k.a. Do you remember who this guy is? Oh, my God. Again, we kind of fall out of Marvel. She was a Marvel girl when she was little. Not so much anymore. Yeah. Spider-Man Noir.
Oh, yeah.
The black and white. Do you remember who that is sitting on his shoulder? Do you remember who that is? You were obsessed with this character when you were little.
I know. I'm trying to...
Spider-Ham.
Yeah, I knew it was something of ham.
Peter Porker. Okay? And it's the only thing I don't really care about this one, because I think it kind of takes away from the coolness of the piece. I know they had to shove Spider-Ham into some other figures of the Spider-Verse, but I think he would have been better suited with, put him with Miles or put him with Gwen or put him with Peter B. Parker. having him sitting on Noir's shoulder, it kind of takes away from the whole coolness that is Noir. But that's why I have him shown here a couple times without Spider-Ham on his shoulder. But then if you don't, there's a big, huge gap here in the shoulder. So it's a cool piece. This is actually by Iron Studios, not by Kotobukiya. Kotobukiya put out a 1/10 series of these as well. Now, we reviewed a lot of these together. Do you not even remember that? Again, memory. Dude, she's like a goldfish. It goes in and it just goes out. Yes, on the channel, when she was a little bit littler,
now I remember.
she was little, we actually reviewed all these. We did Spider-Gwen, Miles, Peter, Noir, Penny, right? We reviewed all these when she was little. And
the Gwen Stacy one got the most popular.
yes, the Gwen Stacy, of course, was the most popular because she was little and tiny and in her little Spider-Gwen costume, being adorable. Now she just comes on and falls asleep. So yeah. She's getting old.
No, I'm
sorry, guys.
Batman.
But that was Spider-Man Noir. Next up, we went to a fan favorite of hers, but she was, oh, okay, you remembered right away.
Yeah.
Because you read it.
No.
So who is this now?
Penny Parker.
Okay, and do you remember her robot's name? She was this close, you guys. This.
Oh my god, I always got one.
She was this close to redeeming herself. Spider is her Spider's name. Yeah. So again, this is another of the Iron Studios Into the Spider-Verse 1/10 scales, and yes, Marvel is no longer in her wheelhouse. I know, but you know what? It ain't in mine much anymore either because modern Marvel kind of sucks.
Yeah.
We go to Free Comic Book Day. We look at the stuff. It just ain't that good. That one's your favorite? Yeah, I think that's a lot of people's favorite. I love and I think honestly, I think she does better on the channel because she has a more anime style. Because Penny is totally a little anime girl. And the spider it's mech, her mech. I think it does better on the channel because of that. Because yes, I know I was a comic book channel when I started, turned into an anime channel more or less now, and I kind of try to do both. But modern day comic book stuff sucks, but it's still sometimes kind of fun to check out.
Yeah.
All right. The older stuff. All right. From there, we went ahead to finish the week, which one I had to repost twice, and it still only stuck at 2 views. So a lot of you guys are going to see this one for the first time. I don't know if you unboxed this one with me on the channel.
I did.
You did? Okay. So this is the absolutely gorgeous Peter Parker and Mary Jane by Sideshow Collectibles. Based off the art of one of my favorite living artists, J. Scott Campbell, of course. And I don't know what it is about this statue that gets it just demolished in the algorithm. All the Spider-Man centric statues this week did very, very well. Thousands of views. This one, I posted it, 2 views. I took it down, reposted it the next day, 3 views. So I don't know what it is. And it bothers me a lot because this is possibly the most beautiful piece that I highlighted over the week. It's definitely the most expensive one that I highlighted over the week. And with Spider-Man being so in the zeitgeist right now with Brand New Day, this statue should perform very well. Over on TikTok, I got a warning for violence, depicting violence, which I appealed and was overturned. And it's what makes me believe that YouTube does the same nonsense as TikTok, but they just don't tell you. So this got flagged on TikTok for depicting violence. It is a husband hugging his wife aka a heterosexual relationship. And it got considered as violence twice on TikTok. And then it's funny because over here on YouTube, it didn't get any kind of flags. But I uploaded it twice, redid it twice, and this same figure only got 2 to 3 views. And it is a gorgeous statue. It is Spider-Man. It is Mary Jane. It is their classic, real looks of what they're supposed to be like, unlike the movie. And for some reason, YouTube did not like this piece. And what they said to me was, your audience doesn't engage with this. That's their always copy-paste answer. I think YouTube has a problem with its algorithm, much like TikTok does, to where TikTok flagged this as violence, and the YouTube idiotic AI probably did the same thing. Right? It didn't notice the smile on MJ's face, didn't notice the smile on Peter Parker's face, but the AI saw arms wrapped around somebody and thought violence. And I think that's bullshit. I swore, to say the least. And I just don't know. I really don't know. It baffles my mind. Our unboxing video of this did really well, right? It was one of our biggest ones. You were about to yawn, weren't you? She was fighting the yawn. YouTube hates straight relationships. I'm not even gonna touch that one, but I'm gonna say I probably agree with you there. It is weird that TikTok affiliated this with violence and YouTube throttled it. He might be onto something there. Yeah, we're gonna talk about NTE in a little bit too. I know there's a new update. I know she's excited and kind of bummed because she didn't get Eroy. She missed Eroy because we were on vacation. But that actually is what finished the week. So we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So those were all the statues this week. We got that done quick, under 30 minutes. She's trying to fight back another yawn. We gotta move on to some topics she's gonna like, man, because damn, she is bored.
No, I just want you for school. Please.
I mean, you can go in the other room. I can stream by myself.
No!
I can fly solo
No!
if you want me to.
No!
I can fly solo.
No!
All right, she said no. All right, so I guess that's a no. Yeah. But so those are the figures. Again, we're gonna go over them real quick. We'll go through them fast again. Start out the week. Do you remember who it is?
2099 Spider-Man.
Okay, she said it backwards, but she got it right. A little dyslexic, but that's okay. Miguel.
At least I got it right.
Yeah. You got it right. Next topic. We're gonna get there, Lau. We're gonna get there. We went to. Do you remember who this is?
Cindy Moon.
Do you remember her superhero name?
Silk.
Yes. Okay. All right. She did retain a little bit this stream. So we had the Silk by Sideshow Collectibles. We had
Spider-Man Noir.
And
Spider-Ham.
Oh, she remembered. All right, cool. The brain's starting to warm up. It's starting to warm up, guys. And again, this was by Iron Studios. We went to
Penny Parker and Spider.
Oh, she remembered that one too. All right. So again, another Iron Studios banger in their 1/10 Spider-Verse series. I wonder if they're gonna do a set. I'm still waiting for them to do a set for the new movie that had Prowler in it. And all the other Spider-Mans in the last Spider-Man movie that just ended like crap. Yeah. I'm still waiting for more statues, but we never got any more. And we finished off the week with the
Spider-Man and MJ.
A very sad one. Yeah, very sad one. Guys, YouTube's got to stop throttling stuff like this, man. I don't know why they hate this statue so much. She only knows because we just went over them and she forgot them all. You missed that part, man. But yeah, no, she at least retained the information after we went through them. So those were all the pieces that we highlighted this week. I'm going to bring it over to you. What was your favorite piece this week out of the higher end stuff? So the higher end stuff would be Spider-Man and MJ and Silk. Which one is better?
I'm trying to think.
Okay. Well, she thinks, I guess I can just say mine because she's failing right now.
I'm not
It's 2 statues and she can't pick a favorite.
both.
The Spider-Man MJ or the Silk. Which one did you like better? She's going to take forever. I need the cue like the elevator.
Silk.
Okay, so she liked Silk as her high-end pick of the week this week. We're going to just show her real quick what we talk. And then my favorite this week is going to go the opposite of her Silk pick. And I'm going to go with Peter and MJ for my pick. I'm glad you picked Silk. You were looking like you were going to pick Spidey and MJ.
I was going to.
But I'm glad. She went the opposite of me. So I'm going with the Campbell Spider-Man MJ. She's going with the Mark Brooks Silk. Now, what about the... Oh my God, the yawn counter's got to go again. It's been a couple minutes. So, what about the lower tier stuff? Lower tier is still expensive tier, but this is the lower than the high stuff. So we had Spider-Man Noir, Spider-Man 2099, and Penny Parker.
Penny.
Okay. So obviously her pick was not that one, but Penny Parker. And it says MJ all day. I mean, I gotta agree. And honestly, I gotta keep this one up because that was probably my low end pick of the week too. Low end meaning the lowest end for this week, of course, which was the adorable Penny Parker and her spider robots. So, those are all the figures that we highlighted this week. We got that ripped through quick. Normally, I kind of go. Because normally, there's anime waifu on the screen and chat starts going nuts. See, we didn't have any waifu today. Without any waifu figures, nobody really cares as much, unfortunately. So, why don't we show, speaking of figures and things like that, before we get into all the D23 stuff, I know you're excited right now to show off all your vacation goodies. I've got some vacation goodies. You've got some vacation goodies.
Which I need to go get.
No, I think they're right next to you, aren't they?
No.
Look right next to you.
Oh.
I already came prepared. I haven't done... this ain't my first time doing this. Okay? So, we got some physical media over our vacation. We were all over the place in New Hampshire. You know, good old New England. And we went to a bunch of malls, to a bunch of video game stores. We went to a bunch of collectible stores. We went to some bootleg stores. Shout out Anime World. I already reported you. Yeah, we went to some bootleg stores, made fun of it while the guy looked at us really meanly from the counter. We went to the beach, right? Importantly, we did go outside. We touched grass. We went out to the beach. So we went to the beach, went to the ocean.
2 times.
Twice. Yeah. We, do I have any photos up? Let's see. Show photos of the vacation. Did I post? I don't know if I posted a lot of photos. Let me see. Let's go over here. I think I posted a couple. That was our physical stuff. That was us at the beach. That was us doing a campfire and s'mores. I'm trying to see where all of our... Oh, was it this one? No, that is not. Yeah, I posted a couple of things, but why did the pictures all get posted weird? I don't know why. Instagram crops your photos, and I hate Instagram sometimes. But I don't have all the photos in this computer right now, so I'm trying to get the photos pulled up. But I can actually maybe show them. We did. We walked downtown. We walked around in downtown Exeter, New Hampshire. It's a little tiny town. We went to Amesbury, Massachusetts, actually, and walked around, which is really nice. We went to Newburyport, which was really nice. We got to take pictures in front of yachts that we'll never be able to afford. That was really cool too. I'm trying to think of what else we did. We did a lot. You're gonna yawn again, aren't you? Trying to pull up my phone. Let's see. I'll see if I can show you guys some of our nonsense from vacation. We did eat a lot of food. Oh my God, there she is. That's why she was hoping I was gonna change screens to bring up a picture. She was waiting to fall asleep. Um, yeah, I didn't put all my photos into the computer yet, but we did do a lot of stuff. She got a lot of fugglers while we were
Wait,
on vacation.
wait, I need to get the fuck.
You need to go get your fugglers. Okay, can you get up and get fugglers? All right, she's gonna go get all of her fugglers. Yes, and this is her cat paw that she sits on. I gotta start sitting on that, man, during streams. Um, we're gonna miss out on Dragon Boat Race. Oh yeah, I saw that. We did go. We did a lot of like, naturey stuff. Like we walked around, we did like nature stuff. Yeah, I haven't put all the pictures into my computer yet. So, because we just got home late last night. Trying to see if I have any posted. Oh, you know what I can do? I can go over to, yes, the Old Man app, Facebook. I did post everything over there. So I can show some of the pictures over on Facebook if I can. Oh my God, don't trip. Yeah, I was gonna say, don't trip over everything. Yeah, this kid is obsessed with fugglers, just so you know.
Yeah, I am.
She's very obsessed with fugglers, and she got a lot of fugglers in New Hampshire. Starting with this gigantic thing. Um, what is this thing called?
Trunkles.
Trunkles. This is her new favorite fugler. So we're gonna show off fugglers today.
Yeah.
This is what is this called? A chonky fug?
Yeah, right.
So these ones have booties. They have big butts. Right? My sister gave her that before we went on vacation, right as we were driving. What other fugglers did you pick up while we were in New Hampshire? Yes, little unicorn fugglers. I don't know what this thing's called. They're the weirdest looking things, but she loves them. What else did you get? That's one of the unicorn fugs, right? All right, this is what's called a nipple fugler. Do you know what animal is this?
Axolotl.
It's an axolotl. Can I show this up closer? Do you see these things? Bro, they got like real teeth. They got button nipples. He's got a six pack. He's got the nipples and the nipples on the abs, which is funny. And then they all have like booty buttons, which is actually kind of hilarious. Yeah, these are her obsession. What else did you get? No, the only the unicorn ones have tails. And this one is another of the unicorn fugglers. Yeah. The unicorn ones have tails. You can show it up closer if you want. You can put it right up to the camera and go, "Ah!" Yeah, yeah. These have really crazy, crazy things. I will give them credit. They're soft as hell. What other ones did you get? Yeah, it's plushie time. Maybe I should just do a Fugler week.
Yes.
She got these at Walmart on clearance for $3 because nobody cares about World Cup anymore. But yeah, she was like, I need to get them. They're $3. So yeah, she got some World Cup Fuglers. Dude, they're the weirdest looking things, but this kid loves them. Like, I think they're I think they're kind of cool looking too. Which one's that one called? Nightmare. Okay. And is that all of them? I think that's all of them that you got, right? Yeah. So that was her Fugler haul from vacation. She loves that one. Yeah, I don't know. I was gonna sneeze, so yeah, she's gonna hit. Now she's gonna sit here what's his name?
Trunkles.
Trunkles. And oh yeah, you said it's a girl, right? Those things are nightmare fuel.
Only two of them are guys.
Dude, they are. They are. Yeah, because the World Cup's over, so they're just like, oh, They're all clearance bin at Walmart. But yeah, she loves these. And if you guys do like the Fugler things, Costco, you get these chunky ones, the big ones for like $17. I don't go to Costco anymore, but yeah, she loves these Fuglers, man. That's like life. And I blame the girls from Hanabier for getting her obsessed with Fuglers. Because when we went to our meet and greet with them last year, they were all rocking Fuglers. And she needed to know everything about the Fuglers. So, Yukina, Hetsu, Mitsuri, Chica, I blame you guys for her Fugler obsession. And it's okay. Because they're not the worst looking plushies ever. They're actually kind of cool. But what else did we get for a physical media haul? It's physical haul time. Are we gonna go through? Oh yeah, she got some statues, some little collectibles. And for some reason, she got Christmas Ghostface. I don't know why. It is not Christmas time yet. But again, they were clearance at Walmart for like $6. So yeah, she got another Christmas Ghostface because she's also obsessed with Scream. What else did you get? Did you get any games or did you get books? Oh yes, books. So it's manga time. What'd you get for mangas?
Ghost Reaper Girl.
Show them up a little closer to the camera so you can see them. There you go.
What?
I know, we got a glare. Dude, they yelled at me at the Anime World store. He gave dirty looks. I could probably pull up its Facebook page. It sells all bootleg merch. All bootleg
We kept
merch.
laughing.
So yeah, this is a series. She already read both books. Ghost Reaper Girl. So what is Ghost Reaper Girl? Do you want to tell a little bit about what this is? Give a quick notice about what it is. See if anyone likes it.
It's about a girl who is an actress named Chloe Love, and ghosts are kind of hunting her.
Sorry, I was just imitating her. Go ahead. Keep going.
And then this guy comes.
Keep going.
Then this guy comes.
I'll be your display.
And he kind of becomes her scythe.
Kind of like Soul Eater.
And after that, yeah, she meets another guy who's a cat demon.
So, we don't want to tell the whole story, though.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good synopsis. So basically, actress, magical girl kind of thing.
Yeah.
Ghost hunting, demon hunting, a talking scythe. Soul Eater fans. Do you think Soul Eater fans would like this series? Okay. And now, do you know how many books are there so far? Or is there just 4, I think?
Yeah.
So there's 4 issues so far. And an interesting thing about this one, it is a Shonen Jump, right? And we got these for like $4 each. Shout out to Bull Moose, our favorite used bookstore. The creator of this manga, fun fact, actually requested that it read like an American book. So it's not the typical way of your normal manga. It actually goes like an American book. So it reads, I guess, the proper way, right? Quote unquote. So this is some of the artwork for it. This is what she looks like. Again, she kind of gives off Maka vibes from Soul Eater, and her scythe does it talk to her too, or does he just turn into it? See, I didn't read it yet, but she's definitely interested in this. And we've got cat girls and wolf girls and everything. Is it Lovecraftian? No, I think it's more. Again, it's more like Soul Eater, according to what she's telling me. It's more like Soul Eater, but instead of capturing the demons for their souls, she's just demon hunting, right? Yeah. And there are cat girls and wolf spirits and everything.
There's more art.
So there's some of the art. That's one of her favorite shots in the manga. So what else did you get for physical mangas? It's got a really good art style. She got a couple of sets. Of course, she had to get her Junji Ito. Now, you haven't read this one yet, right?
No.
What is this book? Censor?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't read Junji Ito, but look at the prices that Bull Moose has. This was $8.97. Bro, this book is normally $20. Shout out. Bull Moose is one of the dopest spots. It's only in New Hampshire and Maine. But if you guys are up in New Hampshire or Maine, check out a Bull Moose store. They are freaking awesome. I'm gonna hand this back to you. What other mangas did you get? This is gonna be a big segment because we got a lot of physical media today. So is that 5 books? Do you want me to hold them all? Okay, I will do the holding. She will be the telling. She got an entire set here. What is this one?
Beauty and the Beast of
Paradise Lost? Okay. So she got all 5 issues of this set. You haven't read them yet, right?
No.
Okay. This is on her read list. But it is going to be a take on Beauty and the Beast, right? In anime and manga form. So it definitely gives, by the cover art and everything, it definitely gives vibes of Belle to me, right? Looks really cool. The art style looks really, really good. I don't know if anyone's read this, but this was this is every issue, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So are you going to be reading this next and kind of giving us an update on it, or is this going to come later?
Later.
So she got all these, and again, these were all $5.97 each. Oh, she yawned and she's showing stuff off. Did you get any other ones?
Yep.
What did you get next?
Twisted Wonderland.
Twisted Wonderland. I don't know if any of y'all read this. Damn, those are some good deals. Yeah, they are. They are. Now, you have not read Twisted Wonderland yet, have you?
No. I've only read the guide.
So again, $5.97. Again, super, super cheap. Shout out to Bull Moose. Another one, $5.97. I know it's still kind of expensive. So, do you know anything about Twisted Wonderland? Let me see the books, because I have not actually read Twisted Wonderland. So these are Twisted Wonderland, the manga, Book of Hearts La Boule. I don't know what that means. So, what is Twisted? Do you know what Twisted Wonderland's actually about? It's
a Disney.
Yeah.
thing.
So is it like a school with like is it going to kind of be?
It's like the sons of like the villains.
So it's kind of like Descendants almost.
Yeah.
But not horrible anymore.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, and it's about boys. It's about the boys. So it's going to have lots of. Oh yeah, it's going to be lots of pretty boys. Okay, I can see why the girls love this series. It's definitely got
the art.
the cutesy boy characters, right? That the girls can make their shipping nonsense for, right? So it's kind of like wait, is that a girl?
No, that's the same guy.
Oh, it's a dude. Okay, he just looks like a chick. Okay. I mean, it's manga, you know. So, is that all you got?
Yeah.
All right. So that was her physical haul this week.
Oh, and wait.
Oh wait, she actually did get a couple other things. They're
on my phone, but
Oh yeah, she got some Alien Stage merch. And yes, I actually watched Alien Stage, guys.
Yeah,
finally,
I forced you.
She got me to watch Alien Stage while we were on vacation. Should I give thoughts about Alien Stage? I understand the appeal. With the rabid female fan base and the shipper fan base of Alien Stage. Did I like it? There wasn't much to it. It was okay. I don't quite understand the huge boost in popularity over it myself, because it is very minimalistic story. I was asking her, like, well, where's the story? What are these characters about? And she's telling me all this stuff about all the characters, because apparently there's a whole lore online that you can go and look up. But
On Patreon.
I feel like it's going to be huge when it becomes an actual anime. I think that's kind of my opinions on it. I think I understand why the fan base is there though. It is you got the Disney Twisted
That's
Wonderland
what I
anthology
read.
comic. Oh, okay. So you read that? Okay. So you just haven't read the mangas yet, or is that a different manga?
That's different.
Okay, okay. So yeah, she read that one. But Alien Stage, I think the music was really good. It definitely ticks all the boxes for modern day anime fans, I'm gonna say. It's got catchy music. It's got pretty boys in it. It's got pretty girls in it. It's got the gay guy forcing himself
Okay.
on the other dude. It's got guys falling in love with other guys. It's got girls falling in love with other girls. It's got the sexual tension and just the short little vibes. It's got the violence aspect to it. And again, it's got the perfect blend of stuff for the shippers to just run and go with it. So I can understand why uh, Alien Stage is so popular. It checks all the boxes for modern day anime fans. And for her, she loves musical anime. So it works for her. I thought it was a little cringe, honestly. I think Zombie Stage is cooler so far. I did watch Zombie Stage with her. She made me watch that too. But I do think if they expand the lore of Alien Stage with a anime, like I think are they supposed to be doing an
Yeah.
anime? So they're supposed to be doing a full anime
And they're supposed to be getting statues.
and statues.
Not blind boxes.
So I think if they were to actually expand the lore and make an actual cohesive story, I think I'd like Alien Stage better. But for right now, Alien Stage is exactly what it's for. It's for TikTok watchers. It's very short, very bite-sized episodes. Not a lot of plot-heavy stuff to it. It kind of just goes. Um,
Yep.
yeah, it's definitely got the Yuri and the Yowie in it, 100%. Like I said, it fills the degeneracy of the modern anime fandom. So it gives you the shipper stuff without needing to be creating your own lore, right? So basically, like with My Hero, where everyone's going, Bakugo and Deku should have been together. Those idiots. Um, this anime is definitely for those people because now they don't have to create the ships in their head. They don't have to go, oh my God, look at the pretty boy character. Oh my God, look at the sexy vampire boy. We should make them get together because they do.
Exactly.
So I don't know. I get it. I get why it's so popular with the current anime fans, but I just think it's okay. I think there is a very cool story there, and I definitely wanted to learn more about the world and the story. So we'll see when it turns into actually a full-fledged anime. I'll probably watch it and see if they actually open up the world. Um, but two other things that she got, they were in my media pile for some reason. At Bullmoose, because she is a huge Monster High girly. What did you get there?
Monster High 13 Wishes.
Monster High 13 Wishes. And again, that was $7.97 at Bull Moose on Blu-ray. And it has the Blu-ray. It has the digital code, which still works. And it has the DVD. And it has the inserts. So not a bad find for $7. She's a big Monster High fan. What else did you find?
Ghouls Rule.
Ghouls Rule. And that's a DVD, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that was on DVD for $5.97. Case is a little cracked and broken, but we can just replace the case. Still has the slip case. Still even has the bonus disc and the insert inside. So pretty cool. It actually comes with a bonus disc. Again, good finds over at Bull Moose, one of the best places. If you guys are in New England, definitely check out Bull Moose in New Hampshire and Maine. So I got myself some physical media too. And the first thing I got, and if you guys are following on the socials, you guys probably already saw this, but I'm going to take a sip first because my coffee's getting cold. Mmm. Got myself a little Star Trek action. A little bit of Kotobukiya Bishojo action. The Captain Kirk Command Officer, it's called. Command Officer. It's Captain Kirk with boobs, guys. It's Captain Kirk with boobs, okay? This is part of the Star Trek Bishojo line that I've only so far gotten the Spock version. But you guys, if you look at this price, look at the price I got this for. I don't know if you can see this. $49.99 I got this for. This was a freaking steal. And yes, she was on display. That's why her shrink wrap's a little bit weird, but we're going to unbox her anyways. This was a steal. This is like $170 Bishojo. And I asked if there was something wrong with it because it was in the display counter in the case. And I said, well, is it just because they don't have boxes? And the girl goes, oh no, I got the box back here. This is just stuff we got to get rid of because it's been sitting on our shelves for too long. $50. I couldn't, I had to take her home with me. Gigi got asked a question.
Yes, I have been, I played Infinity Nikki. I log in time to time, but
Yeah. It's one of the gotchas that you were really obsessed with.
yeah.
I streamed it when it came out.
It's just because I play too much gacha games.
Too many gotchas. So
I play Genshin, I play Honkai Star Rail, I play ZZZ, I play Cookie Run Kingdom.
Cookie Run Kingdom, what the hell?
What?
Cookie Run Kingdom.
I play Persona.
Is she 80? What is she, 80? Sorry, my chair's making weird noises.
I play Persona. I time to time log into Arc Knights.
Yeah, she plays too many gotchas. Gotcha Queen, yeah. That's how they get you. Oh, sorry, that was a bad joke.
Yeah, that was a terrible.
That was a bad joke. It was a dad joke. Okay, I got you here so I can make dad jokes. But yeah. She does play a lot of gacha games. Way too many gacha games.
Oh yeah, and NTE.
Oh yeah, she was doing NTE earlier. NZZZ.
Yeah, I just mentioned it.
I wasn't listening. Sorry.
Yeah.
I was her for a minute. I wasn't paying attention. But yeah, as well. So back to my physical media haul. I did get a couple games. One that she already hijacked from me. That's
supposed to be mine.
No, it is mine.
It's supposed to be in mine.
It is on my Switch. You're just playing it. Okay?
Yeah, it's on my name.
So since we're fighting about it, I'll talk about it already. I did pick up some physical games. I got 3 physical games, 3 physical movies. Not a very big physical haul this time, but one I had to get because I love these games. This is the Danganronpa Decadence Collection for the Switch. All 4 games physically on the cartridge. No digital download BS. No keycard BS. All 4 Danganronpa games on one cart. I wish they did this for the PS5, but they didn't. The only way to do this is to get it on the Switch. So this comes with Trigger Happy Havoc, aka 1, Goodbye Despair, and Killing Harmony, as well as the brand new title for this pack, The Ultimate Summer Camp. So this actually comes with 4 Danganronpa games, which she already beat Danganronpa 1 in the course of 2 days. Or one day, 2 days. So she is hooked on Danganronpa, and I recommend it. This thing is going up in price a lot, guys, because we know, as we all know, physical media is starting to phase out. If you want to get a copy with the included summer camp game, this is the only way to do it physically, at least in the US. So I do highly recommend getting it. This has already jumped up in price. I think its price charts at like 50, $60 already for, something that I think I only paid like $30 for it. So highly, highly recommend it. If you want to get your Switch collection, physical collection, 4 games, definitely look for one of these because those prices are going to keep going up. So that was a gem I had to grab. I had to grab it. Another one I got just because I loved these games. I don't think they're going to hold up well, especially on the Switch, but it was only like $8. I got the Star Wars Jedi Knight collection, the double pack. It was $8. These are physically on the cart, no digital downloads. So had to grab those, guys. As I said, physical has to be preserved. I will buy them if I can find them. And another game that I know she's going to start getting into because they are gothic horror RPG kind of things. And I didn't have this one. So I found this treasure I only got for like $11. So this is Death End Request 2 for the PS2. So these are kind of a gothic kind of horror-ish JRPG. They're made by Compile Heart, Idea Factory, the same guys who do the uh oh my god, they do so many freaking JRPGs. The Neptunia games are one of their biggest ones. But yes, physical disc, guys. Physical matters. There is a disc in here. So I grabbed 3 new games, which when you look in it, it's actually 4 games, 5 games, 6 games, 7 games.
Oh,
Sorry, I had to make her cringe. Um, and then I got a couple of used movies because I don't actually have this. I never watched it. It was only $3. I got the Johnny Depp Dark Shadows. I don't know if this is good. It probably wasn't. But it's Tim Burton and Johnny Depp, so I was like, could it really be that bad? I don't know. It was $3. I got the Ted and Ted 2 collection because I actually don't own these movies, and they actually really were funny. So I got that double pack. I think it was only like $5. And then another one that I never actually watched, and it's Benicio del Toro. It's Anthony Hopkins. Like, I don't know if it could be bad. It's The Wolfman. I just don't see this as being bad. Maybe it is. I don't know. But, oh, we bored her again. I start showing my stuff and she starts yawning. Damn, man. Show that up. Man, talk about disrespect.
I do have new drawings.
She has new drawings. We can show some new drawings later. We're not going to show them right now.
Aww.
What? Well, I'm showing my stuff. We didn't interrupt when you showed your stuff. Man.
No, I'm joking.
Man, talk the disrespect on me. Man. What the hell? Yo, we got just the disrespect coming off there.
Never mind, you can do it.
I'm just kidding. Why are those up first? Sorry. Literally go to my Facebook and the first pictures are me and her mom. And I'm like, why the hell are those there? Get us out of there. A long time ago. Give me Vietnam flashbacks. But yeah, I can probably go into our New Hampshire photos after and we'll show our vacation pictures. But I did. I can't pick them up. They're so heavy. I did get some manga too. I got manga too, guys. Although these are kind of mine and hers.
Yeah, it's mine too.
If you guys know, we did, I think on the last stream that you did with me, I think we did talk about the new anime that Hanabiye, one of our favorite bands, is going to be doing the intro music for. And it is going to deal with cute schoolgirls and fighting games. So it is called Young Ladies Don't Play Fighting Games. Well, The anime has not dropped yet, but what are the odds that we are in Bull Moose and they have not one, not two,
Not
not
three,
three,
but four.
all four issues of the series. And do you want to know what we paid for each one of these mangas that are actually new? This freaking series just came out. Look at the price. Shout out Bull Moose. $2.97 for a brand new freaking series, guys. If you are ever in New England, you're in New Hampshire, you're in Maine, do not sleep on Bull Moose. The store is incredible, guys. The deals you get is nuts. So we got all four current issues of Young Ladies Don't Play Fighting Games. So we got issue 4, again, $2.97 a piece over there at Bull Moose. In there, again, if you look at Bull Moose, they have little pre-owned stickers on these things. And that is such an insane deal. What's up, Nami? How we doing? Got issue 2. I'm really excited to read this before the anime comes out. We got issue 1. Bro, I'm so excited to read this. Like, My Hero Academia. Oh yeah, I have some of those figures coming, not all. I didn't do all of them. I do have some of the 10th anniversary figures coming. And if I do a manga haul, I gotta have some weird stuff, right? I think the last manga haul, I got Super Ball Girls, right? These were sealed in cases. But again, I'm going to show you guys the prices first. Look at the prices. $2.97 for a $14 manga. I got all 3 current issues of this. And I can't show you what's inside the book because it gets naughty. But I always got to pick up a really obscure manga. Because the last time, it was Super Ball Girls. Very, very strange anime. It's...
Anime.
Our manga. It's, I describe it as sexual gremlins. But instead of creepy critters, naked waifus come out. So, yeah. That was my last obscure manga pickup. Yeah. I, uh, I don't know, man. I'm trying to describe this one. Oh my god, and I'm boring her. Dude, when I show my stuff, it's disrespect and boredom. You know why? Because she's cuddling a damn giant elephant. Naked waifu are the best. You know what? I agree. But here's the reveal of my final physical media thing. Again, guys, $3 an issue. I couldn't not try it for $3. This is called Reincarnation Coliseum. The weakest skill conquers the strongest women and creates a harem. And yes, this does have a mature content warning on it. So you could tell by the cover art, it already had me interested. It is a isekai. It is a isekai reincarnated series. It's quite naughty. It's not safe for her. But it is very interesting. He is reincarnated in another world. He is just a kid who's playing video games and wakes up in a kind of thing where they summon otherworlders to fight and do work for them. And he has a skill called copy, where he can copy anyone else's skill. And they think that is a useless skill. So they throw him to the Colosseum to essentially go to die. right? And in the Coliseum, it turns out because he is such a great gamer, he knows how to utilize the copy skill. And he utilizes the copy skill and basically dominates all the mommies in the arena. And the twist is that, yes, we do get some Ichi stuff. Um, it's all the Coliseum is for the purpose of breeding. And I'll just stop it at that. So, yes, it is a very interesting isekai. This is issue 1. This is issue 2, which I haven't read yet. This is issue 3. Again, I have not read the 2 other issues. I read issue 1. It was definitely a interesting, interesting manga choice. But I'm going to hold off on the other issues and go to something a little more wholesome, like, young ladies don't play fighting games. So that was it for all the stuff that we pulled in New Hampshire on our vacation, which we did pull a lot of good stuff. There was some stuff we held off on, right? There was a lot of merch that we wanted to buy that we were kind of like, let's wait, right? I'm trying to find. Oh my God, there's so many pictures of vacation. She's.
What about the Fugler pictures?
I'm trying to just find some pictures. I don't care about your Fugler pictures. They're right there with you. No one needs to see all that. Now I won't do that actually because those are on my personal account. I want to go to my. All right, for some reason I can't switch to my channel. Okay. That was really weird. For some reason, Facebook wouldn't let me go on my own Facebook page. Yeah, shout out Facebook, you suck. But yeah, I was trying to pull up my photos from our vacation because, I don't really have many. I didn't post too many. Let's go. We're gonna share screen real quick and we'll show a little bit of our vacation. We did some vacation and she's got her Fugler thing right here. He's gonna bite my finger. Mr. Nipples over here. And I'll show a couple of our things over here. So let's see. How did we start our vacation? Oh yeah, we started our vacation with breakfast, right?
Yummy food.
Oh yeah, we had food, lots of food. Lots of food. Again, we started with breakfast. Lots of food. That was yours, right? What did you eat? What was that?
Oreo filled pancakes.
Oreo cheesecake pancakes? Yeah. Wild. There we are at the beach, of course. Yeah. Yeah. We're at the beach. We're at the ocean. We went to, Hampton Beach. Yeah, we made s'mores.
Yummy.
They were amazing. Peanut butter cups. Trying to just think. Well, we're not gonna go through all of our photos, but yeah, we did campfires. There was me dead after walking around.
I almost fell.
Yeah, she almost fell. There we are. We're walking around in Newburyport, right? Looking at the boat docks and the yachts and everything. There was some of our physical media haul. There we were at the yachts. Very, 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 very cool. We went out. We looked, checked out all the yachts. Of course, we had to get caffeine everywhere we went. We went to a fair. We did go to a fair. We watched some performances and things like that. We had a lot of, again, campfires every day. We ate a lot of food. If you can't tell, look at this freaking table. Lots of food. And again, yeah, lots of food, s'mores, and giant plates of nachos. Yeah, we had like food Armageddon kind of during our vacation, and it was glorious. We did a lot of walking around though. I mean, I have like thousands, I have like hundreds of pictures and videos, but yeah, we ate a lot. We caffeinated a lot. We slept a lot, actually. But yeah, I mean, we did a lot of like, nature-y photos too, right? We did like nature-y photos. We walked around our town. No, we didn't do
We
fishing.
got ice cream.
Oh yeah, we did go to a crazy ice cream spot on our way home in this really like ritzy neighborhood. It was called
So
Salt and Straw. And we got like these weird flavors of ice cream. She got like strawberry, balsamic, and pepper. And yeah, there was just some really weird flavors. Yeah, that was dude. The nachos lasted us like 2 days. It was nuts. But we did do like at the event they had like the motorcycles where the dirt bikes like ran through the rings and stuff. It was really cool. They had like a little kind of like Circus Soleil performance thing where the guys, did the went through like the wheels of death. They did all the gymnastics and stuff like that. But yeah, it was pretty good. We went out, like I said, we went out to the harbor. We went out again. Look at all the freaking mega yachts everywhere. We're taking pictures of all these, the mega yachts all along the piers. I mean, very nice areas. We had nice weather. It was good. It was good. We went to some like retro places. We went to a lot of places. There was a lot of stuff we were doing this week, wasn't it? She's ready to fall asleep with her freaking fugglers, man. Look at this. She's cuddling her plushies and she's falling asleep. Um.
drawing.
All right. Now she's nagging me because she wants to show her drawings off now. But you don't have any drawings, really.
Yeah, I do.
You did one while you were on
No, I
vacation.
didn't. That's a lie.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We froze up. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We got a problem. Okay. Whew. We're freezing up here. We're lagging. I don't know what's going on. Give me a minute here to kind of figure things out. We're freezing up here. All right. Whew. All right. I thought we didn't go to any national parks. We did go to like one of the areas we went to was in Exeter, New Hampshire. We went down into like the historical district and all that stuff. So no, nothing for like national parks or anything like that. Like I said, we went to the ocean, went to Hampton Beach, all that good stuff. So we went through a couple places. But um I think that's it for all of our vacation stuff. Are you ready to talk about some topics?
Yeah,
Do you want to go and talk about Disney?
sure.
Do you want to talk about Disney?
Sure.
She doesn't sound very excited to talk about Disney. Um, you'd think as a kid she'd be more excited to talk about Disney, right?
Yeah, definitely.
There we go. There's the excitement. There it is. That's what we're looking for, man. Gotta get that energy. You gotta be excited. Man, she's like, I don't give a crap. Like, man. She's knocking over the camera over here.
No, I'm not.
I don't know what she's doing. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna talk a little bit about some nerd news now. And again, having a nerdy child here with me, just give a little indicator of how excited we are about some things and not excited about some things. But before we do that, let's give a little bit of sad. Let's get the sad thing out of the way first, because this one actually kind of hit me pretty hard. I'm gonna go over here to TMZ, and it's this one kind of hit me hard, and this of course was Hayden Panettiere passed away. Now, if you guys know, I know some of you might not know, but I was a huge fan of Heroes when that show came out. And this one hasn't watched it yet. That was next up on our watch list. You're like off camera right now.
Oh,
So
yeah.
like, yeah, the camera shrunk and for some reason you got off camera. That's weird. So there we go. There we go. So she passed away, age of 36. We're gonna get the sad news out of the way first. Now I know you loved her in Scream. I know
Kirby.
you loved her as Kirby in Scream, and I know you really loved her character in Until Dawn, right? Um, I think she was one of the characters you focused on keeping alive the most when we played that, right? Yeah. So that was a sad story. And they're saying that apparently, right here, they're saying she was found dead inside of her home. EMS responded. She was in cardiac arrest and unresponsive. And they're saying that it could have been overdosing because she had some issues with drugs and alcohol and postpartum depression and regular depression and everything else. So it's very sad. I actually thought she was closer to my age. I thought she was in her 40s, but yeah, that was very, very sad news. So we'll get the sad news out of the way first. RIP, Hayden Panettiere. If you have not watched Heroes yet, um, do so. It was a great, great, great show that unfortunately got hit by the writer strikes and suffered after that. But the first season and a half are really amazing and still one of my favorites to this day. So really, really sucks, man. Sad news out of the way. Okay, I got the sad news out of the way first. All right, so yeah, dude, she was in all kinds of commercials back in the day. Yep, yep. So let's go and talk about. See, we're going to talk about a little bit about Wolverine, a little bit about the Switch 2, possibly, and something coming back that I'm excited about. And she's already bored. She's already bored. She's already bored. I wonder if the announcements are going to bore her. Yeah, dude, 2026 has been crazy for people dying, man. It's been pretty crazy. So let's go to the Hollow Files. I'm gonna go to their site. Um, I don't know how theirs is really gonna be, but we're gonna go see how they cover everything. A lot of the sites just cover bits and pieces of D23. I'm trying to get one that kind of has a little that has everything. So we'll see if this site is extensive enough. Mm. All right. So we're gonna go ahead over here, and I just want to make sure we're in framing camera. I'm gonna have to adjust the camera when we have the browser go up because it shrinks her camera out. But we're gonna go here. Every reveal and announcement from D23, we're gonna test you on that. We're gonna see. I had to do a volume check, sorry. So let's see how you react to all this. We're gonna start with Princess Diaries 3. Do you really care about this one? I know I don't. Okay. So this one, don't really care about. Princess Diaries, Anne
I never
Hathaway.
watched it.
The first one was all right, but here we go again. Something else I could care nothing about. I don't know if anyone else does. They announced a new Simpsons movie. What do you think about The Simpsons?
Eh,
Compare it to South Park. What do you think?
so
100%. I think The Simpsons is very irrelevant. I think it's way past its time and it should have ended a long time ago. But we're getting another movie.
as you probably see.
Yes.
So,
Gigi has her South Park keychains. Um, what about this one? Incredibles 3. How do you feel about that?
um, I don't really know. Actually, maybe excited somewhat, but
Okay. So let's see. Incredibles 3 will see the return of Mr. Incredible, Elastigirl, Violet, Dash, and Jack Jack. The presentation confirmed that there will not be a time jump in the film as the kids will remain the same age. So that's good at least. They're still going to be
yeah,
kids. During the presentation, it was revealed that Violet, Dash, and Jack Jack will serve as the lead characters in the film, and the story will involve them sneaking out of the house at night to protect the city. Bob, meanwhile, will grapple with its relevance in a world where superheroes are now legal. The main villain of the film is unnamed villainous superhero. After Incredibles 2 were written and directed by Brad Bird, the filmmaker behind the long-awaited Ray Gun hands directing duties over to Peter Son from The Good Dinosaur and Elemental. What do you think about a new Incredibles?
I was not expecting it.
Okay. I was, because it's Disney and they just churn out sequels to everything. But
Yeah.
I'm surprised we didn't get this sooner.
Yeah, that's what I mean by
Okay,
that.
okay. So you're more surprised we didn't get it sooner rather
Yeah.
than we're getting it now. Okay. It's Disney. It's Disney's panic mode. We need money mode because all their new movies have kind of sucked, right? You you saw The Little Mermaid, right? Yeah. Did you see Moana?
I
Okay.
told mom
She
no.
didn't even want to go see Moana. All right. Let's go on to what's next. Coco 2. How do you feel about
I
this
was
one?
not expecting that either.
I was not expecting a sequel to Coco myself. I loved Coco.
Yeah, same.
You liked it too? Okay. I thought Coco was a fantastic movie. So one of Pixar's best original films in years will receive a sequel in 2029.
Ah,
Ugh. Uh, Benjamin Bratt was at D23 to discuss Coco 2, the sequel to the 2017 movie. 12 years later, we're going to get a sequel. Crazy, 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 crazy. Um, the original Coco followed Miguel, a 12-year-old Mexican boy with dreams of becoming a musician, despite his family's strict generations-old ban on music. When he is accidentally transported to the colorful land of the dead during Day of the Dead, Miguel seeks out his musical idol, Ernesto de la Cruz, to return home. He's a little menace who ruined a career and destroyed a legend. Ernesto de la Cruz is back for revenge, proving that fate has twists. So, he voiced De La Cruz, ultimately revealed to be the film's antagonist. And he's going to reprise his role in the sequel. So the villain from the first movie is going to be the villain in the second movie. Coco 2 will push Miguel to his limits, and that will be aided by his beloved ancestors. What do you think about that? Positive? Negative? What do you
positive.
think? Okay, you're positive on that. All right. Here we go. Kingdom Hearts. The anime
Okay, yeah.
to Disney Plus.
I was not expecting
The
it.
biggest announcement was an anime for Kingdom Hearts for Disney Plus, and I almost knocked the camera down that time. The film will adapt the story of the popular RPG franchise from Square Enix and the Walt Disney Company. Like the game, the film will follow a young boy named Sora as he fights against the forces of darkness alongside classic Disney characters. Kingdom Hearts does not currently have a release date. It just says coming soon. My big question for this: is it going to be crappy Kingdom Hearts, a la Kingdom Hearts Got no volume on the mic. All right, we got volume on the mic again. Sorry, I don't know what just happened. Mic volume went out. All right, I think we're good. I don't know what just happened there. I had to reconnect the mic. Did you guys hear us? I don't even know. Crap. I don't know how long has the mic not been going? Sorry about that. We were kind of talking and then all of a sudden our mic went out. I apologize. I'm not getting any feedback. I don't have my headphones on, so I don't have mic feedback. I don't know how long ago we lost Mike. I apologize for that. Trying to figure it out. Okay, so we had Mike for Coco. When did we? Is it going to be? Sorry, I'm trying to check. Let her do dances for you. Who? What are we talking about? What are we? Whoa, whoa, whoa! We're not gonna be having her doing dances. That's weird. Trying to just see where we lost our mic. Sorry. Is hers is not currently happening. All right, so we lost our mic at Kingdom Hearts. I don't know what happened there. I apologize. Mike went out during Kingdom Hearts. That's really weird. So, all right, we're gonna try again. Hopefully the mic doesn't go out this time. So we were over here at Kingdom Hearts. All right, we're gonna go back to Kingdom Hearts again. Hopefully the mic is working. I'm gonna switch back over real quick and just make sure. All right, we do have audio. Sorry, I had to go behind the curtain and make sure I had audio. Um, so again, we were talking about Kingdom Hearts. Um, and again, I think the question that we were asked when we muted was this says it's got a film and it also says it's a series. So we were kind of confused about how that was going to play out, which one it was going to be. They haven't really specified what was going on. Okay, so we do have audio now. I apologize for that. I don't know what happened. Mic cut out. So we're gonna go into this Ghost Market. Are you familiar with this at all?
No.
No. All right. Again, this is another Pixar movie. Um, and let's see what it's about. A new Pixar original movie, Ghost Market, was announced. Planned for a spring 2028 release. Man, 2 years. Ghost Market will be Pixar's very first supernatural ghost movie. The story follows a young content creator from Chicago whose life is upended when he goes on vacation to Hawaii and stumbles into a mysterious hidden market and realizes his hunt for late night snack has turned into something bigger. He uncovers the line between the living and the dead. Looks like it's gonna be a little fat kid.
So it's basically a movie about hungry ghosts. A lot of crazy stuff happens. It's good. You'll like it. So it's not like some of those other scary movies where you're like, well,
This looks like it's
gonna have
gonna just
nightmares about
be
that for the rest of my life.
weird fat kid.
Oh no, it's back.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah.
All right. I don't know. It's going to probably do no money. I think it's going to lose money. I don't think people are going to come out for that. What do you think? Yeah, it looks very meh, right? Just checking audio levels real quick. All right, we're good. Just making sure our mic is still okay. Gato. Did you know anything about this?
No.
Another Pixar movie. An extended exclusive clip, brand new trailer for the new movie Gato was shown at the showcase. Gato is set in Venice, Italy, and follows a black cat named Nero, voiced by Mark Ruffalo. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Who?
The guy who plays the Hulk. He's gonna have that white kind of voice, and he's gonna talk like this. I can't stand Mark Ruffalo. Automatic fail for me. The cat works for the mob. It begins to question whether or not he's living the right life. And it's gonna have a painterly art style, and different than anything Pixar has ever done before. blending 2D hand-painted animation with computer animation. Um, to me, concept is interesting, but you lost me at Mark Ruffalo
Yeah.
voicing. I can't stand his voice. He's gonna. All I'm gonna hear is Smart Hulk when you hear the cat talk. Well, and actually, the mafia. I can't stand Mark Ruffalo. I think he sucks, and that's gonna ruin this movie. I don't think this movie's gonna make anything. I think it's gonna flop. The only Pixar movies that are gonna do good are sequels. What do you think?
Yeah.
What do you think about this one? Live action Lilo and Stitch 2.
Maybe?
Were you a fan of the first one? The live
Yeah.
action?
It's good.
Okay. All right. So, easily one of the best live action remakes from Disney was Lilo and Stitch, even though the ending was horrible. I hated the ending. Given the immense box office success of the film, it's a no brainer that the mouse would be quick to commission a sequel. Being officially announced several months ago, Lilo and Stitch 2 will spotlight as D23 as the star came out to celebrate the upcoming sequel. A brief logo video was shown revealing Angel. May 26th, 2028.
My
It's
birthday!
going to come out on her birthday, so she'll be going to see it. Probably, maybe.
So.
Sorry, we just got a little feedback there.
So 15?
Yeah, 2 more years will be your 15th birthday. Oh my God. She's going to be ancient.
No, not
Here's what, honestly, I would have been excited about this 15 years ago.
I've never heard of it.
I don't know if this is gonna work. Romeo and Michelle 2. Romeo and Michelle was a funny movie. It was in the Clueless era of the movies where they were going to their high school reunion and they were failures and they were trying to look cool. Yeah, 1997.
Oh!
We're gonna go all the way back to Romeo and Michelle. Disney's scraping the bottom of that barrel right now for content. They're just scraping anything they can get right now. Like Romeo and Michelle. The whole point was they were gonna go for their high school reunion to find true love. Now the sequel's gonna follow their characters' pursuit of love. Um, I don't know how I feel about it. And I loved Romeo and Michelle. I don't know if I need 60-year-old Romeo and Michelle running around looking for love. It was funny when they were failures trying to do their high school reunion and they were trying to pretend they were cool and like make themselves out to be more than what they were. It's definitely in like again in that Clueless era of comedy.
Yeah.
So you'll like the first one. It was good. It definitely has white chicks and Clueless vibes to it. It's pretty good, but it's probably the least funny out of those kind of movies. But it was pretty good. I just don't know if I'm excited to see Lisa Kudrow looking like she's 80 years old on the screen again, trying to find true love. Like I that was kind of the point of the first movie too. I don't know. We'll see. It's gonna make hundreds of dollars, I'm sure. Something else I don't know. I didn't really care about. Percy Jackson, the Olympians. I'm a Percy Jackson fan, and I heard the show actually is pretty good. I did not watch it.
I didn't read any.
I'm gonna say it, it's gonna get me a lot of hate. I don't like, again, I'm not a fan of race and gender swaps. I'm not. I'm not. I'm not. And they're doing it in Harry Potter. They're doing it here. And it checked me out. And I know that's the worst thing for people to say nowadays. But again, it's not something I was interested in. But I did hear it's actually pretty damn good. I as not great and not to the source material as the movies were, I enjoyed the Percy Jackson movies more than I liked the Harry Potter movies.
I've never read a singular book of Percy Jackson. I've
They
never
were
watched the show.
the movies were, I mean, they weren't the best,
Never watched the movies either.
but I enjoyed them for what they were. And I did hear the show is actually done very, very well. It's just some of the casting is not remotely close to how they're described in the books, which is again race and gender swapping characters. They do that all the time. They're
Yeah.
doing that. They're doing that in Harry Potter. They're making Snape a black dude. I don't know how that's going to work. It's going to be very, very offensive. They're going to have to tiptoe around a lot of questionable things by doing that swap. But I don't know. I don't know how everyone's going to feel about it. But I don't know anyone who's actually watched this show. I hear online it's pretty good. But Camp Rock 3, Jonas Brothers are back. Uh, and does anybody care? Does anyone care that the Jonas Brothers are 50 years old pushing out another Camp Rock movie? Again, you probably don't want to care about it. It's something I know you're excited about.
Yeah,
The Bluey movie. I feel like this should have came out a year ago, maybe 2 years ago,
no.
during the big explosion of Bluey stuff.
I'm definitely not interested in any
You're not interested in Bluey?
in any way.
You don't want to go see Bluey? Okay. So that one she's checked out on. All right, no Bluey movie. Bluey the movie. What about another Ice Age?
I was not expecting.
Is this like Ice Age 13 now at this
Yeah,
point?
it's 13.
I don't even know. Like, I lost track after 4. I think I owned the first 4. And I liked them. What did you think about the movies?
I liked them.
Do you think we need a 17th one?
No.
Oh no, sorry. It's only the 6th one?
What?
Why does it feel like there's been 19 of these? Okay, so the 6th installment of the Ice Age movies hits theaters next year. Queen Latifah and Dennis Leary were on stage talking about Ice Age Boiling Point. It's crazy. We voiced these characters for 20 years. Now, is like Ray Romano and everyone else going to come back too? They only said those two are coming back. But that's coming out in February of 2027. Here's another one. I don't know. How are you going to feel about this one? Another Disney live action. Tangled
Eh,
is coming. Now, I do think the casting of Mother Gothel is great. I
I
think
haven't
Catherine
seen
Hahn.
any.
Yep, Catherine Hahn, the one who played Agatha.
Oh,
Agatha all along. Crappy show. She's playing Mother Gothel.
okay. Yeah.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, same.
That's pretty good. But so Catherine Hahn actually came out and she did the presentation. She talked about the upcoming live action remake of 2010's anime classic Tangled. I mean, at least it's not Moana and Moana 2 getting, shot for shot remake treatment, which I
Yeah,
heard was really bad.
it was.
I heard it was really bad. Everyone that watched it I know of said it was terrible.
It was.
Did you see it?
No, I did
Okay.
not see the movie. I just said I didn't see the movie.
So I am on about Catherine Hahn being Mother Gothel. But again, it's not coming until 2028.
I'm gonna be 14.
I know. Oswald,
I was kind of not
the
expecting.
precursor to Mickey Mouse.
Yeah, I was not expecting that.
He's gonna get a animation hybrid series. Oswald the Rabbit. 100-year-old cartoon character.
Yeah.
I am interested in this one.
Yeah, same.
It's Jon Favreau, who did Mandalorian. He made the first Iron Man movies.
Oh.
Unfortunately, he made the later seasons of Mandalorian and 2, and he did make Mandalorian and Grogu. So I don't know if my faith is really there with him right now. I feel like he's becoming Disney-fied, where he's losing all of his creativity. But We'll see. We'll see. I agree. Disney D23 did have a lot for everybody. It did. Lion. He's gonna also be doing a National Geographic, not Lion King. Just a thing about lions.
Meh.
I mean, we've done this 8 million times.
National Geographic stuff.
Lion, and the official trailer, it's gonna be about lions. Vision Quest.
Never heard of it in my life.
This is gonna be the spin-off from WandaVision. Remember when White Vision runs off on his own at the end of the show?
Yeah.
This is gonna be about him.
Ah.
So, how many years after WandaVision?
Didn't WandaVision come out in 2021 or something?
It's like been 5 years, right? Yeah. Next Marvel Television live action series, Vision Quest. I love Paul Bettany though. Wasn't he great as the Naked Man in A Knight's Tale?
Yeah. Yeah, he was.
I'm just checking to make sure our audio is still okay. Okay. Sorry, you're gonna hear feedback when I check my audio because I don't have my headphones on, but I gotta keep checking to make sure the mic's working. So Vision Quest will serve as the final chapter of a trilogy of Disney Plus shows with WandaVision and Agatha all along, and the story will focus on White Vision as he collaborates with a human version of Ultron to recover his memories and uncover the true nature of humanity. I'm told no one is ever really dead in the Marvel Universe, unless Kevin says they're dead. And then they may not be dead. So, we're going to click on this. We're going to play it.
Before you started working here,
Last time,
I remember when you'd come in all the time with that redhead.
I was a different person back then.
We're going to play it low volume.
How about now?
I did not get copyright.
Anyone waiting for you tonight?
No. Home is just me.
It's like I'm losing my
reality in his head, right?
Who am I?
This is based off
I was an Avenger, but I'm not a hero anymore. I have his face, but not.
So if you look here, he's watching the other Vision. Because remember, this isn't the same Vision.
Yeah.
He got by Thanos. And remember, he got a stone ripped out of his head. So it's him kind of sitting in a theater. I know this is 5 years ago, so you probably don't even remember WandaVision.
I remember WandaVision.
But if you remember when they fought, he gave him like his memories, remember? That's what I'm confused with this about, is because at the end of WandaVision, Vision gave White Vision all his memories. So why is this show going to be about him trying to find the memories?
Yeah.
So there's going to have to be some story there, right? There's going to be some hoops to jump through. So it's got him kind of looking at the
Not his
theater,
virtue.
watching
All I have is his name.
Welcome home, Vision. Welcome home, Vision.
This house is getting crowded, Vision.
Ultron! Human avatars only.
Sir, I cannot overstate the dangers of keeping him around.
Yeah, I clicked a button. I'm sorry. I clicked the button. There we go.
Yes, but he is
Dad? Papa? Peepaw.
Oh my god. So, okay. So we're going to get... That is the guy who voiced Ultron, James Spader,
Oh!
in human form. So this is Ultron in human form. Calling, yeah. So the difference is, in the comic books, Ultron's origin was different, and so was Vision's, right? So in this one, we're basically saying they're father and son.
Peepaw.
I'm a stranger to myself. That family wasn't real.
You sure about that?
Was it real?
I had a father. A machine.
No, Loudboy, it shouldn't be a copyright strike. I know on the Doomsday trailers in the last stream, we didn't get copyright hit. So hopefully, again, that's why we're going to keep pausing and stuff through this. And I'm keeping the volume kind of low on it.
Called Vision.
Muzzle tough. It's a boy.
How is this possible? Free us all
I don't know why.
and save your son. I wish to understand.
With a genocidal maniac inside your head.
If you look there, we actually see Ultron take physical form and fight Vision. And there he is in human form. So, I don't know.
Nothing bonds a family together quite like mortal jeopardy.
I'm not sure how I feel about that one. What's your gauge on that? I mean, you're yawning, so you were obviously kind of bored during that one. What do you think about it? Do you think it's going to be interesting? Do you think it's going to kind of fall like WandaVision did? Like,
maybe fall.
you think it's going to kind of start good and end bad? I'm thinking the same thing. I'm thinking it might be interesting, just like WandaVision was, and it might fall. We're gonna move the camera a little bit so GD's more in frame with me. Hopefully that's good enough. Now you're gonna move over more, and now you're gonna ruin it. I tried to move the camera here because you moved out of frame. She was boring herself to sleep. She just kept slipping off the camera here. So what do you think of the Vision show? You think it's gonna be just like WandaVision, where it's really cool and then it kind of falls? I agree with you on that. I loved early WandaVision. I thought the jumping through the time periods was so fun, and then it just fell through the crapper towards kind of once they stopped doing all that. Once it revealed who the villain was, it revealed the boner joke they did. I thought it kind of fell apart.
And Agatha all along.
Oh, you was not okay. She was not a fan of Agatha all along. I didn't even watch all that. I couldn't. It was so bad to me.
No, I was forced to.
She was forced to watch it. They held her eyes open and made her consume the content. They were like, "Watch this shitty show." It's my second swear of the stream. Say I'm only limited to 2. So all right. Not really excited for this one. I'm honestly not either. But it's going to come out before Doomsday. And I think that's what they're going to tell. They're going to go, watch this because Doomsday. And people are going to watch it because they're going to think it's going to connect to Doomsday, which I don't think it will. Speaking of Doomsday. Avengers Doomsday. And it's funny because we got Tits McGee over here, Haley Atwell. My God, I love Haley Atwell. With Captain America and Iron Man and, well, I guess Doctor Doom now, right? And they talked to her in the interview saying how, bringing the band back together again. And the funny part is her character never really interacted with anyone but Captain America. Because she's, dead or, well, old by the time everyone else is around.
Yeah.
So remember, she was his girlfriend way back in the day. But she was in Doctor Strange and the Failure Multiverse horrible crappy movie where she was Captain Carter, remember? So you think we're going to get Captain Carter in this one? Her version of Captain America? Maybe. I'm thinking we are. So, there was no way Disney was going to conclude their Disney Entertainment Showcase without showcasing arguably their biggest movie on the horizon. I still think it's not going to be as good as Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Just my thoughts. RDJ, Chris Evans, and Haley Atwell arrived to a rousing reception to preview Avengers Doomsday, the highly anticipated Marvel Cinematic Universe crossover movie hitting theaters later this year. Sorry, I got a feedback there. Didn't mean it. Steve Rogers was so close to getting his happy ending at the end game, said Evans. He got his happy ending. He got Haley Atwell. I know you're nodding your head in agreement with me, but that was a me joke. Now we know that there's nothing this crowd loves more than a happy ever after, said Atwell, reflecting on the touching ending of Avengers Endgame, which was a horrible ending, by the way. which saw Steve and Peggy finally begin a life together. Evans replied, however, we should have known better. A video message from Hugh Jackman then popped up on the screen. In a fun little bit, Jackman exchanged blows with an off-screen Ryan Reynolds about vying for a role in Avengers Doomsday because neither one of them are going to be in Doomsday. Yeah, I thought Spider-Man was good. I had problems with it, as I stated in my spoiler section of my review, but all in all, it was a pretty good movie. I definitely enjoyed it. So here is the thing. I don't agree with this. It says the clip confirmed that Jackman will reprise his role as Wolverine in the movie, and Deadpool will join as well. I thought they said they weren't going to be in it, and they're going to be in Secret Wars. So I guess we'll see. Do we want to look at the special look for Doomsday?
I don't care.
I'm going to, because the last trailer for Doomsday did not get a copyright hit. And I'm going to hold Muscle Nipple Fuggler here and play with his nipples like he is a musical instrument. Right? You got to get the flute noise or the horn noise. But yeah, no, this is her special ed Axel Waddle. Although bro is jacked, I'd kill for those abs. Anyways, Fuggler just Fugglers aside, let's look at the Doomsday special look.
Victor was always the smartest guy in every room.
We don't have subtitles on this one. They don't subtitle us. So here's the thing right here. This is a long opening shot of Doom on his throne, right? So if we look, this goes, oh, he used to be different. So we've got Invisible Woman, Sue Storm, from the Fantastic Four movie. He used to be different. So we've got 10 seconds of the trailer of just him on his throne. So we're really trying to lead up to something. Victor was always the smartest guy in every room, she says. And that is a long shot. He used to be different. And of course, it's Doomsday. So
he used to be kind, he used to be caring.
He used to be kind, he used to be caring. And whoa, let's look at that. So that is, right. Do you know who that is?
He looks familiar.
You might recognize him from Lord of the Rings, right?
Yeah, that.
She didn't watch the early X-Men movies yet. That is actually Magneto. But Ian McKellen is like 85 years old now. And they dragged him out to be in this movie. Do you think he's dying right away? I do too. I think he's dying. I think Magneto is going to be one of the first ones to die. He used to be kind, he used to be caring. And then we got Gambit. We saw him in Deadpool and Wolverine, right? I'm going to make a name for myself, mon ami, right? I think he's dying. I think everyone in this trailer is dying. And then
everything he loved was taken from him. I knew he was lost, but I did not realize that he was broken.
I like how menacing they're
Victor, did you do this?
So right here, so this is interesting right here. So what do you think about this? So they're trying to show how strong Doctor Doom is, and we haven't seen him yet, ever, right? It's not like, you remember Thanos? We kind of got little peeks at Thanos in all the movies, right? And by the time we saw him, what was he doing? Just whooping.
Yeah.
Right? So we built him up. This time we're not going to build up Doctor Doom. We're just slamming him right in and having him kill everybody. So you see, we've got Pedro Pascal, who I hate, right? Oh yeah, absolutely. I already watched this trailer.
I did not.
But I think, again, worst casting ever for Vic. So we're showing here that obviously we see, where is it? Right here in the trailer. Everything is destroyed. So this is a world. Which world it is, we don't know yet. But whatever world it is, the Fantastic Four is there. Because we've got Mr. Fantastic saying, Victor, did you do this? Right? And then we've got, again, Robert Downey Jr. I'm going to say that. But here is interesting. So I think my theory about Ant-Man dying is going to be true. I think Paul Rudd's dying. I think Ant-Man's dying. I think, as I said in the last trailer reaction, I think every single person in this movie is going to die. I'm not going to change my opinion on that. Because they're showing everyone kind of kissing their kids, kissing their loved ones, all this other stuff. We're seeing lots of explosions, lots of worlds ending. I think all the Fox X-Men are dead. I think Ant-Man's dead. I think all the Thunderbolts are going to be dead. I think Thor is going to die. And I think we're going to reveal that Captain America isn't really Captain America. I'm already going to say that first and foremost. So again, there we go. So we got Human Torch hugging his little nephew.
Phew.
We got Doom. All right. Steve Rogers holding his baby. So Captain America with his baby. It's all about the kids in this trailer, right? So we see he's with his kid. He's with his little cousin who we saw Doctor Doom with. Well, you didn't see it because it was a terrible movie, and I'm glad you didn't watch it. At the end of Fantastic Four, the teaser was Doctor Doom patting the little kid on the head.
I saw Fantastic.
Oh, you did see it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't think you did.
I did.
Were you not a fan of it? Okay, yeah. I thought it was trash.
I hate Pedro as...
You didn't like him as Reed either? Oh, I love it. I love it. He needs to shave the damn mustache for some of these roles, all right? He can't keep the mustache forever. And then we got, like I said, we've got Professor X, Old Man Patrick Stewart. We've got Old Man Magneto. They're dying, right? I think Doom's going to do something with the kids, too. I think he's taking all the children.
Stolen lives.
That's all.
But now you must give them back.
Right here, though. This is what I'm excited about right here. Cyclops in his classic costume. We never got this. It's going to take him getting killed to finally get him in his proper costume.
Answer me, Victor! Did you do this?
Did you do this? Hold on. So he came out of... What did he break out of there? It looks like he's breaking out of a ship. Right? And he's coming down. Reed's going to get in his face.
I swear, you will beg for hell long before I grant it.
Horrible PS2 cutscene, PS4 cutscene. I hate everything about this shot. This looks so video game PS4 cutscene. It looks bad. After seeing Spider-Man Brand New Day and the effects they did with all the practical effects, this still bothers me. This shot, not that he's kept it before, but everything about how this shot still bothers me. It just doesn't look right. I don't know what it is.
Hell answers to me.
Look at this.
For I am Doom.
Now, copyright. Here's why I think Magneto's dying first. Because here's the thing. We're bringing back Sentinels from the dead. Right here. If Magneto's alive, every one of these things is dead instantly. Because what does Magneto control? Metal.
Yeah.
What are Sentinels made of?
Metal.
Metal. I think by this point, we have already lost Magneto. Because I don't think, unless they're the plastic Sentinels, because I know in Some of the things they used a plastic alloy, things like that. So maybe they are, maybe they're not metal. But I think by this point, we're gonna see Magneto's gone. But right there, that's kind of a cool shot with the Sentinels behind him. I wish they were Doom bots, because that's eventually what he gets. He gets Doom bots, which are basically like, Iron Man suits. So we're gonna go dun 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 Doomsday, aka again, as I call it, Avengers Expendables, because everybody's probably dying in this movie. What do you think? Do you think anyone's gonna make it out alive? And they didn't have anything after the trailer, right? Yeah. So that was it. So we're gonna have the Avengers. We're gonna have some of the X-Men. We're gonna have Beast, Mystique, Nightcrawler, Cyclops, Magneto, Professor X. Right. We're gonna have the horrible, horrible Avengers lineup. The Thunderbolts. They're all dead. What do you think? You think they're all dead? Sentry clapped their cheeks in an instant. Doom's gonna snap his finger and they're all gonna die. Okay? Sorry, I was responding to a text. Gigi's mom is coming to pick her up, so she's gonna have to be exiting the stream. So before we have you about, yeah, we gotta bulldoze through everyone. And then I think the other team is going to be Ant-Man. We're gonna have Ant-Man, the Fantastic Four, and Thor. And I think they're all dying too.
Yeah.
What do you think about that? All right, so we looked at that. And then we got the announcement of the X-Men. I'll talk a little bit about that in a minute. But we're going to go and we're going to actually have to say goodbye to the kiddo because her ride's coming to get her. So thank you.
Can we at least show my drawings quick?
All right, where's your drawing? She wants to show her art.
I sent them.
All right, let's see. She sent them to me on IG. So we're going to go bring up my IG messages. And we're going to bring up, that's only one thing.
No?
Oh, okay. So we're going to show off some artwork before she makes her way out. So, who do we have here?
OC that I made.
So this is one of her original characters. So she made this while we were on vacation. And she made Bakugo. I didn't even see the final product of this one. Looks awesome, by the way. She made that one for me. I didn't know it was done yet. She did
my manga cover.
This is actually the cover of the manga that she's creating. That time I got reincarnated as an otaku. Interesting. It sounds like it could be something that they actually have. What do we got here? Kenny. Is that anime style Kenny from South Park?
Just in my style.
Oh my goodness. She boy love. Oh my god. She's yaoing Kenny. Oh no, you bastard! You're yaoing Kenny.
I'm not yaoing Kenny.
Oh no! He's gonna join the boy love in South Park. Oh no! Just kidding. And then, of course, she actually drew Chloe Love from the new manga series that she got. So she's already a fan of the series if she's already drawing the artwork. All right, so that was Art Corner with the kiddo. Her ride is going to be coming shortly. Why don't you do a check and see where they're at on your thing? And she's going to be saying goodbye.
Well, I don't want to say goodbye.
I'm going to be going a little bit longer. We're going to be talking about close or not close? Not really close at all. Okay. I'm going to be talking a little bit about the X-Men reveal because that was one of the other things from D23. There were some other things that you're going to care nothing about,
No.
like Ahsoka, Clay, another movie you don't care about probably. Hex,
I heard that.
another
The witch
random
movie?
thing. Furrytopia 3, Frozen 3. Yeah. So
Yeah.
there's a couple of things maybe that you'd have some things to say about, but you're gonna be leaving
I'll
shortly.
say them.
So, all right. So quick, what do you think about Ahsoka? No. Well, actually, we'll go over here. We're gonna glaze past the X-Men because I'm gonna talk about X-Men. But before you leave, we're gonna get some rapid fire opinions. X-Men, little or no interest. Okay. Ahsoka.
No.
Ahsoka.
No.
Season 2. Season 1 was dog crap. Yeah, without Ray Stevenson, it's gonna suck. Star Wars Starfighter. What do you think about this one? Nothing. I'm a little interested in it. I am.
No, I just feel like that's not gonna make a lot.
I don't think it's gonna make any money either.
That's fine.
I do love Ryan Gosling. Yes, I am a straight man and I love Ryan Gosling. I'm just Ken. That's part of the Barbie movie. I'm curious to see where this goes. I'm interested. Clay. What are you interested in Clay? I know nothing about
I
it.
don't know nothing about it either. As it sounds, I probably not.
So it's so the story follows Flip, who's voiced by Macaulay Culkin's brother. Flip is unwillingly chosen during a yearly ritual to mentor a young, impressionable ball of clay. Yeah.
Yeah.
What about Hexed?
Maybe.
Maybe.
I don't know.
So it's going to be a fantasy comedy for Thanksgiving.
It's gonna be a witch
Oh.
thing.
What about Furrytopia
Yeah.
3?
Probably gonna make money.
Oh, it's going to make all the money. Furries are weird, man. Did you watch Zootopia 2?
Yes, I did.
Did you like Zootopia 2?
It was alright.
Okay.
Not the
Are you
best.
excited about Zootopia 3?
Meh.
Meh? Okay. What about this? Frozen 3.
Okay, maybe.
Okay. You're excited about that one. All right. And that's it. We just rapid fired through the rest of the Disney announcements besides X-Men because I'm going to talk a little bit about that. But she is going to be going. How is your ride situation? Where are we looking right now?
Ride situation.
How close is your ride?
Um,
Because I'm gonna have to step away and help her get her things outside.
whether I.
All right.
She's almost.
All right. So head out. Say bye to everybody.
Bye, everyone.
She's gonna be heading out. Fugglers are checking out, saying bye, and I'm gonna go step away for a moment because she has to leave. So I will be back in a moment, guys. I'm gonna just put up. I'm gonna put up a figure for y'all to look at real quick. I will be back, so I'm gonna try to make it quick. Oh, grab your drink. All right. So I had to step away for a second because obviously the kiddo was getting picked up by her mom. So I apologize. I had to go do that real quick. She's gonna be leaving. She's going back to mom's. So now I'm here by myself. But well, she's getting her things ready to head out the door. I'm gonna probably have to help her bring her bags out. Um, I just want to step back over here so I wasn't away from camera too much. Is my mic on? I just want to step back over here. My mic is on. Yes, but it's going to be muting in a second because I'm going to step out real quick. I have to help her bring her bags out to her mom's car. So I'll be back in 1 second, guys. One more second. Sorry. All right, all right, all right. I'm back. Sorry, guys. Again, had to say bye to the kiddo. Again, I'm not gonna see her for another week, so I had her for 2 weeks, so we had her for a while. So yeah, I'm back here. I'm back here. Yeah, I know, dude. I know. I had to rush outside, bring all her bags out there. She didn't bring everything home with her to her mom's, but whatever. We're fine. We're fine. I have to move my mic real quick, so you might hear a little movement. So yeah, I'm gonna talk a little bit about X-Men now. So, oh man, dude, trust me, this has been a process to get things going today, man. Whew. But we're gonna talk a little bit about the X-Men because we did have the X-Men announcements. I don't know if we have the entire video. We don't have the announcement video, but we did announce our X-Men cast. So we're gonna have the cast of X-Men. Here we're gonna go right here. So the last D23 thing that we're gonna talk about, and I'm gonna talk about it. We'll go solo. Is Disney. Disney at Disney is gonna be the X-Men. So May 5th, 2028 is the reveal. And as you know, in the Spider-Man movie, we did get our first look at Jean Grey, which was a horrible, horrible idea. A horrible first impression of Jean Grey and a stupid Marvel decision to make in an otherwise amazing movie. To get that out of the way. X-Men are coming. Footage for Avengers Doomsday winded down. The crowd at the Honda Center erupted with enthusiasm as Marvel Studios previewed the upcoming X-Men movie. Sadie Sink, who recently made her MCU debut as Jean Grey in Spider-Man Brand New Day, was present to confirm her role as Jean Grey in the upcoming X-Men movie. Sink was joined by Kit Connor, who after weeks of speculation was confirmed to play Scott Summers / Cyclops in the new movie. I'm okay with that. I honestly wanted the kid that played Archie in Riverdale to play it, but he's a little too old now. Back when Marvel got the rights to X-Men, he was the kid I wanted. I wanted the kid who played Archie in the Riverdale series to play Cyclops. He would have been absolutely perfect. Oh my God, he would have been good in the role. You put the visor on Archie in the Riverdale show, bro, you got Cyclops. If you haven't watched it, I enjoyed the show for a few seasons and then it kind of got bad. But we're going to go. Oh, also present was Christopher Abbott from The Wolfman, who's confirmed to play Charles Xavier. I'm not too sure about the casting of Xavier. I think he's a little too young looking to be Xavier. I think they should have just went with James McAvoy. He's older now. Have him step into the role fully and get what we should have gotten. I think that's what it should have been. Abbott was then followed by Indy Navarrete, I think it is. She's a girl from Obsession, and she's going to play Rogue. There's been a lot of discourse on the internet about it. A lot of people aren't too happy with it. And then you got some people who are really excited. I think this was a very knee-jerk reaction. She just got really, really famous, really popular, really quick. She's in a very popular movie, and boom, Disney scooped her up and said, come be Rogue. This seems very reactionary and very last minute to cast her. And we'll see how she does. I don't know how she's going to do, but we'll see. This news comes weeks after she confirmed she met with director about a potential role and expressed her love for the character of Mystique. Last up on stage was Maya Boyd, who will take over the role of Storm from Halle Berry. Halle Berry was a god-awful Storm to the point where I've actually blocked her out of my mind. She was horrible as Storm. And I will never, ever, ever, ever say otherwise. This will be Boyd's first movie after she performed on Broadway. So again, we are getting very, very, very new actors to play these characters, which is not a bad thing. Finally, a video started playing on screen, which revealed that Kylo Ren himself, Adam Driver, would join the cast of the film. He spoke about his numerous conversations with Kevin over the years about joining the MCU and how no role felt like it was right until now. Driver joked that he plays Magneto in the film before revealing that he will play Mr. Sinister, Dr. Nathaniel Essex. There are a number of major X-Men yet to be fully announced. Magneto, Wolverine, Beast, Iceman, and Gambit are a few who Marvel Studios are bound to unveil in the upcoming months. The rumor was that one of the kids from Riverdale was actually supposed to be playing Beast, and he stepped away. So, what do I think? Yeah, dude, Jean's gonna be running up that hill. Dude, they already ruined Jean Grey, I'm sorry, in the Spider-Man movie. I'm just gonna say that. If you guys didn't see my review, it's been long enough now where I can talk about it. Jean Grey and the shoehorning of the MCU of the next product is what ruined Spider-Man Brand New Day for me. The entirety of Jean Grey being in that movie ruined what was otherwise an amazing, no pun intended, movie. That and the fact that we had every opportunity to get rid of Michelle Jones, and we didn't. We could have brought a real Mary Jane, MJ, into the movie, and we didn't. This was their opportunity to do so, and they did not do it. The best part would have been Sadie Sink playing Mary Jane. Introducing herself to Peter. Oh, Mary Jane Watson. You can call me MJ. And boom. He's just like, MJ? You know? And then there you go. But they didn't. They made her freaking Jean Grey. And they made her I'm a misunderstood. I'm trauma. I'm trauma. So everyone else needs to suffer because my trauma. That's the kind of character they made Jean Grey. Just like they did with Wanda and WandaVision are oh my god, they're not evil, they're just misunderstood because they're a woman. They did the same thing with WandaVision. Wanda imprisoned and mind manipulated an entire goddamn town, and at the end of her show they said, they'll never know what you went through. That was WandaVision. Bitch literally mind controlled and manipulated an entire town for her own playground. But no one will ever understand her letting go of her fictional make believe family. What? And we did the same thing with Jean Grey. Jean Grey is mind manipulating people, causing massive accidents, getting people shot, throwing people off buildings, throwing them in front of vehicles, throwing them off of vehicles, all while taunting everybody around her. But she's just misunderstood because she has trauma, guys. And then she's fine. Not the best first impression you want for your X-Men. Not the best first impression you want for Jean Grey. I didn't like it. I think if it would have been Kralak, and my initial hopes for the Spider-Man movie would have been that we got a really kind of deep lore, deep cut villain like Kralak, the movie would have been damn near perfect. It would have been the best Spider-Man movie ever made. And yes, I'm even including the Raimi movies. The Sam Raimi movies were great for when the time is. But the problem with Tom Holland's Spider-Man is he is shackled by the MCU. If we were to get the full Sam Raimi treatment and have Spider-Man being Spider-Man and not having preview for next product inserted into his movies, Tom Holland would be the best Spider-Man ever. People would think very differently. Basically, the entitled thin-skinned folks of today, yeah, that's why they're psyched. Oh yeah, oh yeah. I think I like the casting of the X-Men. Let me see. I want to see if they actually have photos of everybody. So we've got. Oh yeah, and we didn't. They didn't talk about it in the ad, but we did announce Emma Frost as well. They didn't advertise that in that article. I think that's really weird. They mentioned. Yeah, they actually missed Emma. So here we go. I'm going to go to Deadline. I'm going to show this real quick. I'm going to show the character and their actor. This is kind of what I was looking for. So we've got, obviously, Sadie Sink as Jean Grey, aka the Phoenix. I think this is a good casting. For a young Jean Grey, I think it's a great casting. I think Sadie Sink is a good actress. I just think, unfortunately, there's already been a bad start for her character. Kit Connor as Scott, as Cyclops, I am okay with this. He's not the kid from Archie. Exactly. Yeah, I'm the same way. I don't dislike her casting either. I think it's a fine casting. I think it's just a bad way to start us off. I don't think. I just don't think it was a good look. I just don't. I think it was a bad idea. But again, it was Marvel Shackles going, we need to preview next product, guys. X-Men's going to be huge. It's going to be our big focus. And so, what did we have to do? Well, Spider-Man's not going to be in Doomsday. So we're going to use him to advertise for our next product. And that's what they're doing, right? I don't like that. She should not have been in the movie, period. Yes, I agree with that 100%. I do like the idea of Kit Connors being Scott Summers. I think it's great. He's younger. I think he'll be good. And I guess he's going to be in the Elden Ring live action too. So pretty interesting too. Another game that does not need a movie, but George R.R. Martin needs, more reasons to get him to not make his books and finish his books. So whatever. This was the big announcement I really liked, and they didn't talk about this in the other article. Samara Weaving as Emma Frost. Sign me up. Is Hollywood back? Are hot women back? Like, really? Sadie Sink is a very cute girl. Samara Weaving is freaking a smoke show. And I think she is going to kill it as Emma Frost. And I hope we're going to start with her as a villain. I do. I don't want her to be in the X-Men to start. I want her to be opposition. I want her to do her Hellfire Club. I want her to be an antagonist. I want her to be a counterpoint for Jean Grey. I hope they're going to do that. I hope to God. But I am so good on her casting as Emma Frost. I mean, she's gorgeous. I love her. This is my biggest casting problem. Christopher Abbott as Professor X. And I'm not going to trash it too much. I don't know if he's going to pull off the British accent. I don't know if Professor X is going to have a British accent in this show. Going by this, I'm not a fan with this casting. He looks too young to be Professor X. When you look at the other characters announced so far, I don't know how old he actually is, but he looks in the same age range as Scott Summers. I know Kit looks a little bit younger, but I don't think there's enough of an age gap for him to be a teacher and a mentor. And then B, I just don't think, I just don't think this is the right fit. I think they should have brought back, right here, James McAvoy. I think they should have brought him back as Professor X. Give James McAvoy his flowers. He did a phenomenal job as young Xavier. Going up, showing the story out, losing his hair and everything, whatever. He was phenomenal as Professor X. I think he deserves to have the role, and I think he should have been given the role. And he's older now, so he would fit with the older mentor thing. Especially because we're going to see Patrick Stewart Xavier get killed again. So, Maya Boyd as Storm. I mean, my only thing I could say is I can see people on the internet calling her too light-skinned to be Storm. I think that could be the only complaint I could see people having. I am fine with this casting. I think she is beautiful. I think she is an absolutely gorgeous girl. With no acting experience really other than Broadway. So it's going to be we're going to have to see how it turns out, right? I think she's absolutely beautiful. My dream casting for Storm was always Gabrielle Union. Gabrielle Union was so damn fine back in the day, and she's still so fine. And she had all the perfect cues for Storm. She had like the angles. She had this beautifully angled face. No one would complain about her being too light-skinned. No one would complain about her being too dark-skinned. She was the perfect skin tone for Storm. She was Storm. Perfect to a T. And I mean, people even say Jade Cargill from WWE. But that girl can barely even wrestle, let alone act. So I'm glad we didn't get that. And yes, I agree. Anyone but Halle Berry. Halle Berry was goddamn horrible. The girl who played her in the First Classy style reboot stuff, what was it, Apocalypse? She was really good as well. But I am all for this girl, Maya Boyd as Storm. I think she's absolutely beautiful. And I think as long as she can pull off the presence of Aurora, I think she will be incredible. I think this is going to be a make or break role for this girl. If she kills it as Storm, she is going to be that next, Halle Berry popular celebrity. I really think that. And right here, Indy Navarre as Rogue. And again, the internet is loving it and hating it. Again, she got notified 2 weeks prior to D23 that she was getting cast as Rogue. Do I think her popularity for Obsession is what drove Disney to seek her out? 100%. But she is a damn beautiful girl. I think she will do a decent job. I guess we're going to have to find out once, the accent and all that stuff comes out. She could be great and she could be god awful. I really don't know. I'm not sure about this one. But I'm giving the benefit of the doubt. And that's what I'm saying. She needs to have the Southern accent. She needs to have it. This casting, I think this casting right here, Adam Driver as Mr. Sinister, I think this could go down as one of those roles where you're going to see him and you're going to go, nobody else could play this. It's going to be, I think Driver as Sinister could be on par with the Patrick Stewart Professor X, with the Hugh Jackman Wolverine, even though I didn't like his casting originally. But I'm gonna take that one out. The Ryan Reynolds as Deadpool, the Tony Stark RDJ, right? All these roles that after you see them play these characters, you're like, nobody else is gonna fill those shoes. I 100% think this is going to be one of those castings that is going to go down as the nobody could have done that but him. And I really do. I think Adam Driver is such a good actor that does not get the credit for how good he can be. I do. And I think this could be that role. I don't know. I'm excited. I'm excited that we're not going back to Magneto. And since we've already brought Jean in, we could have him kind of be on the radar already. So I'm very excited about this. Lesser known, dude, Sinister's one of the X-Men's biggest villains. He really is. And he is one of the most twisted villains, actually. The way he manipulates Scott, manipulates Jean, manipulates their genes. He's not Magneto. He's not the first villain that comes to mind when you think of X-Men, but he is up there, one of the higher tier. And it's going to be his first movie appearance. I think this role, I think this is going to be one of those roles. I think as long as they write him well, I think Adam Driver is going to act the hell out of this role. And I think he is going to fall into that same category with, again, the Ryan Reynolds Deadpool, the RDJ Tony Stark, the Patrick Stewart Professor X. I think he's going to fall right into that Mount Rushmore of comic book movie castings. I really do think that. So I'm excited for it. I am very excited for it. But that was D23. That was our D23 coverage. Again, shout out to the Gigi Monstar. Shout out to my daughter for co-hosting with me for some of the stream. Half falling asleep and yawning for part of the stream. She did a lot better. She did a lot better this stream than she did the last one. But she was definitely she was bored by the Spider-Man figures. We didn't have enough anime stuff. But we did do our shout outs, obviously, to Hayden Panettiere. Rest in peace. The girl died way too young. I'm still not over that yet, man. That was rough. And the only other things I do want to talk about is there's two little gaming things I want to talk about. One good and one bad. So we'll go with the bad news first, right? Because I don't have enough time to go over everything today. There was so much stuff at D23. We're not going to have time for all the gaming news, but we're going to go over here because I think this is kind of funny. It's sad news, but it's funny news. So over here, we're going to go over to IGN. I think it's kind of funny. But again, it's bad news, but it's sad news, it's bad news, but it's funny. Nintendo is now warning in-store customers of a Switch 2 price hike with just over 2 weeks until the cost increases. So, if you guys know, I've been covering, the price hikes and the price increases and things like that of all the consoles, right? And Nintendo's been just doing what everyone else is doing and jacking up their prices for, reasons. But they've begun displaying in-store warnings of its impending Switch 2 price increase. Because why? Because no one's buying Switch 2s anymore. They're on every shelf. Everywhere has more Switch 2s than any other console on the shelves right now. You go to any store, they have more Switch 2s. Because why? Because people realize the Switch 2 isn't as good as Nintendo's smoke blowing up their asses made them think. I'm waiting for a Switch 2 Pro or a Super Switch 2, whatever you want to call it. But this is pretty funny. As announced earlier this year, the Switch 2 will rise in cost on September 1st in the US, UK, and Europe. In Nintendo's homeland of Japan, the price rise has already taken effect. Now that's interesting. The last time we got systems price hiked, it went everywhere but Japan. So that's interesting. So from the start of next month, Switch 2 will increase by another $50, rising from $449 to $499 in the US and from $629 to $679 in Canada. Similar increases are planned for the UK, where the Switch 2 currently costs $395, and Europe, where the Switch 2 will rise in price by 30 whatever pounds, euros, whatever, to $469. Now the US demo kiosk screens have been spotted displaying a notice about the price hike, informing potential customers that they'll be paying more if they buy a Switch 2 from September 1st onwards. It's a clever tactic with anyone on the fence to purchase encouraged to act now or pay more later. So here it is right here. Switch 2 kiosks are warning people about the price increase. Power up your play. Suggested price of the Nintendo Switch 2 system will increase to $499.99 on September 1st. That's pretty interesting. Photo shared on Reddit shows a screen warning shoppers that the suggested retail price will raise. The actual price may vary between retailers. So is it worth jumping in now? Well, yes. Even before The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time launches in 2026, there's already a host of great Switch 2 exclusives. So, not really. I'm sorry, guys. It's not worth buying. It's not worth buying. You're going to spend $500 for a console to play Donkey Kong Bonanza, Pokemon Pokepia, which you could get a better game by playing Tamagotchi Life, and Splatoon Raiders. 3 games, guys! Oh my god! And the new Pokemon games sucked ass. So, again, and Mario Kart World, which isn't as good as Mario Kart 8. Again, not worth it. Just stick with your Switch, your OG Switch. That's my opinion. That said, those on the lookout for a snazzier console design might be tempted by the leaked images of the 40th anniversary Switch 2 and Pro controller. So let's see if it brings up the picture. We'll go to that in a minute. Okay. So I thought it was going to open the image, but so the upcoming Switch 2 game launches include Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave on September 17th, Switch Sports Resorts. Ooh, yay! Nobody gives a shit. And the new Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time remake before the end of the year. Titles already announced include Xenoblade Genesis, plus Pokemon Winds and Waves, and then the huge backwards compatible Switch 1 catalog. All in all, the Switch 2 is still not worth the purchase if you have a Switch 1, in my opinion. But let's show this. Legend of Zelda 40th Anniversary Nintendo Switch 2 console images reportedly leaked. So we've got the leaked box art for the next Switch 2. I think it's the first Switch 2. Yeah, I don't want to do that. I think this is our first special Switch 2. So we're going to get that. Does it look that amazing? I mean, it looks like, it looks better than the last Switch. But we are going to also get a Pro Controller as well for the Switch 2. So this is going to come after the price hike. Yes, I believe so too. Leaked on purpose. I believe so too. But then again, here's my thing about that, Kyle. Is if you're going to leak the Switch 2 before the price hike happens, I think that's something you should wait till after the price hike happens if it was on purpose. Because now you're going to have people that you're trying to convince to buy the Switch 2 now before the price goes up. Now you're purposely leaking the next version of it. And what that's going to do is it's going to have people go, well, I'm going to want the Zelda version. And they're not going to buy the console. So it's either way here. Either they did it on purpose to deter people from buying it at a lower price, which is possible, or it really wasn't accidental. It really was accidental. And because, again, you're not going to sell your Switch 2s when people know there's a new version coming out. So I don't know. I don't know if Nintendo's playing 4D chess, and just manipulating us like Nintendo likes to do. But part of me thinks it's intentional. Part of me doesn't. I'm not sure. And yes, I agree. Nintendo is relying on their sheep. They are. So that's it for the Nintendo news. I think, again, it could be either way. It could be on purpose. It could not. But I think it's funny because they're trying to push out the Switch 2 before the price increase, right? Buy it now, guys. And then they leaked the Switch Zelda edition, which we already know is going to come after the price hike. So I don't know. I don't know. I'm not sure where Nintendo's going. But I know every store I go to, I see more Switch 2s than any other console on the shelves. I don't think people care as much about the Switch 2 anymore. Because you're looking at other things now in the handheld market, like the Steam Deck, like the ROG Allies, like the Lenovo Legions. You're looking at all these other consoles that not only can play your Steam library, play PC games, but can emulate Switch games. So I think more people are going towards that route than an actual Switch 2. But one thing I do want to talk about real quick, because I got excited about it when I saw the story, is about a game I used to love called Simpsons Hit and Run. So I'm going to take this with a grain of salt. But we've got this little nugget here from the Simpsons creator, Matt Groening. Simpsons Hit and Run is coming back in some form. And I got excited about this. The Simpsons Hit and Run is coming back in some form, according to the series creator. Yes, at least as far as the mind behind Springfield and Simpsons Family is concerned. Vivendi Games and Radical Entertainment's classic 2000s video game spinoff will finally soon let players get behind the wheel again. He shared his comments during the Simpsons panel at Disney fan event at D23, but it sounds like maybe he should have pumped the brakes when it came to today's announcements for the Simpsons Hit and Run. I think the original game is coming back in some form. Just as he let it slip that the GTA-inspired game was coming back, the current series showrunner Matt Selman stepped in saying, or not. Whoops. So is this a premature announcement, or does he have it all wrong? It's difficult to say, but when the creator of the franchise the game is based on says it's coming up back, it's hard not to raise an eyebrow. So I'm excited, but I'm not getting my hopes up. Yeah, the Paramount deal keeps getting delayed. It's gonna keep getting kicked down the road, man. I don't know, but um, those are the main topics we wanted to focus on today. Like I said, we did also say earlier in the stream um, that Spider-Man Brand New Day broke $2 billion or $2 billion. So let's get a number on that real quick. I know we did say it earlier. I had the kiddo kind of tell it, but here we are right here. Spider-Man Brand New Day breaks $2 billion. So that is pretty amazing. 786, almost a billion domestically, which is pretty cool. And this is what happens when you make a good movie and you let it sit in the theaters for a while. You know, I keep saying that. The problem now is that we don't let these movies sit in the theaters long enough. Um, I don't know. I am happy the movie did so well. I think it was a great Spider-Man movie if you stripped away the Jean Grey and all the Marvel tie-ins. I think, again, if I replaced Jean Grey with Krellick, the movie would have been exponentially better. We would have had a villain who was actually a villain, and a villain who would have made sense tying to the Punisher and tying to the Hand. Um, the Hand story was kind of stupid. Didn't really like that. But I think all in all, it was definitely an enjoyable movie. It was. And I'm glad to see it doing well. Um, but there's nothing else really coming out after that. So yeah, I'm not even going to talk about GTA leaks because I am not getting my channel taken down, dude. Anyone covering that right now is getting strikes up the wazoo. I'm not even going there because again, I don't care about GTA 6. I am so checked out with GTA. I they lost me at no physical copy. I'm done. So, um that's kind of everything I wanted to cover today. Like I said, I there are so many things I wanted to go over today because I've been on vacation for 11 days, but I think we got a good dip into stuff. We covered some great figures. Again, I'll show them all off right now. It was Spider-Man themed week. Spider-Man 2099 from the Kotobukiya Artifacts Plus series. Of course, this one I got into a fight on TikTok about because someone called me racist and a hypocrite and everything else because of my post saying Peter Parker is Spider-Man, uh, Steve Rogers is Captain America, Bruce Wayne is Batman, fight me. So because I highlighted this, apparently I'm a hypocrite. But my statement was this is alternate reality from the future. Spider-Man. He is Spider-Man 2099. He is not just Spider-Man. It was the 2099 branching. And, the thing with Miles, which is what pissed people off, is that Miles Morales is called Spider-Man, but all his titles, toys, figures, and even games are called Miles Morales Spider-Man. Dude needs a new name. Dude needs his own persona. He doesn't need to be Spider-Man. Um, again, but because I said that, I got called out being called a hypocrite for showing Spider-Man 2099. Still a badass piece, man. And again, he looks great with Spider-Man. Awesome, awesome piece. So highly recommend him. We went over to a expensive piece, Sideshow Collectibles. We went with the Mark Brooks series of Spider-Man figures, statues. And this was, of course, Cindy Moon, aka Silk, my favorite female spider. One that does not get enough recognition because Spider Gwen, aka Ghost Spider, gets all the glazing and doesn't deserve it. I think Silk is the character that should have been popular. And for some reason, they didn't push her right. I think this character is well done. I think she has a good story. It's interesting. And the fact that she is someone who was also bit by the spider that bit Peter adds for a little bit of an interesting take. I like it. And for some reason, she just keeps getting pushed around, and it sucks. So I love this statue. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. And the Spider Gwen that goes with her, that's way up there on my shelf, is gorgeous as well. Uh, Back over to the Spider Verse, we went with the Iron Studios Spider Man Noir and Spider Ham. Again, the Spider Ham addition to the figure kind of makes it a little less cool, but you can take them off the top and it looks really dope. But I think this is an awesome piece, as well as all the other Iron Studios 1/10 Spider Verse ones. I still wish we got some of the villains. I wish we got Green Goblin. I wish we got Tombstone. I wish we got Prowler, but they kind of just did the main heroes from the first movie and never did any more. So, sucks. Staying into the Spider Verse, we went with Penny Parker from Iron Studios as well. And this one got a lot of love, probably because I have a very anime centric channel now. But this one always gets everyone hyped up. They love her. And I think it's a really, really awesome figure. It's gorgeous. I think it's great. Very well done. 1/10 scale. And back when it came out, very affordable. And I finished off the week with the one that I had tons of problems with. And I'm still fighting with YouTube over. Sideshow Collectibles, J. Scott Campbell, Spider-Man and Mary Jane. Husband and wife hugging each other. And again, this one I fought with TikTok over because it was saying there was violence in the statue. And I think that's the same exact thing that YouTube's doing with it, because YouTube throttled this. I posted this short twice. Spider-Man's very popular right now. Mary Jane's very popular right now. Marvel's very popular right now. Never do I post a Spider-Man statue that gets under 10 views. This one, however, each time I post this on YouTube, gets under 10 views as a short. And I don't know if it's because of Mary Jane's outfit or if it prevent. Again, I agree with that right there. That's what Ant said. Ant said that at the beginning of the stream too. It promotes a heterosexual relationship. Yes, it promotes a nuclear family vibe, and I think that is one of the worst things. TikTok was up front with me. TikTok said it flagged it as violence. So it took him hugging her as he was assaulting her, which nowadays that's. I don't want to get into that stuff, but that is par for course. It really is. So I did get it appealed on TikTok, and then it did pretty good. YouTube, however, has just fought with me and said, "Well, it's not that we flagged it. It's just your channel. They don't watch this content." And I'm like, "But every other Spider-Man video this week did really good. Tell me what's wrong with it." And everyone I've asked has said it is the depiction of the figure. It is the depiction of the statue. The attractive female with the super tight top, the super short shorts, and the man behind her wrapping his arms around her. All that sets off YouTube's AI algorithm flags. And unfortunately, that's the answer that I'm getting from other sources, not from YouTube. YouTube just tells me my audience doesn't watch this content. So I don't know. But it's really sad. Because Silk got a lot of views, and Silk was wearing a skin-tight costume as well. The only difference between Silk and MJ is MJ's got booty shorts on and a man hugging her. So I don't know. It's a damn shame. And again, I'm always trying to test YouTube's stupid AI to see what they push and what they don't. I know I posted way more risque figures than that, but they also get flagged too. Again, YouTube doesn't flag your videos for content. They don't tell you why they don't push it out. They don't give you a reason. At least on TikTok, they're upfront with you and go, "We can't push this to anyone under 18. We can't push this to that. We have to adult content flag this." They'll be upfront with you to an extent. YouTube is very, very wishy-washy. They will not disclose things to you. And they will deny things when you question them. So It's a shame. So I will keep showing this piece because it's absolutely gorgeous. And every time I show this Spider-Man statue, it performs very poorly. Yet my unboxing and review for this in the long form content did very well. Thousands of views. So I don't know. It's something with YouTube's AI, and I hate it. So we I could go on about YouTube and their new policies, but I'll talk a little bit about that in the next stream because if you guys don't know, they just doubled the requirements for monetization here on YouTube. So February of 2027, I might stop doing YouTube if I don't get things moving in the direction I need them to. Because right now, monetization for YouTube is 4,000 view hours or 10 million shorts views. In 2027, it is going to double to 8,000 watch hours and 20 million shorts views to be monetized. So I'm going to give myself until February to see if I can hit monetization. And if I can't, I might have to start stepping away. Because at 8,000 view hours, I don't think I'll ever obtain that. So we'll see what happens. But I'm not going to get my hopes up. I'm not going to get, disgruntled about it. I'm going to just keep grinding, keep trying, keep doing what I'm doing, and hope for the best. So that is going to be it for today. I left Spider-Man and MJ up there for quite a while because I love that statue. But again, I'm back from vacation. I'm a little bit more color in my face. I know I touched grass. I went outside. Still a little tired from vacation. I start back to work tonight too, so it's going to be absolute hell. Game streams will be back starting Wednesday. Did not do it Monday because I was still on vacation. I'm still away. So game streams will be back this week. We're going to be Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Going to be finishing Final Fantasy IV on stream and moving into something else. I know we do have new NTE content and new Zenless Zone Zero content coming, so we'll probably be jumping into those again. But new figure unboxing review will be tomorrow on Wednesday. Actually, it's going to be part 1 of my What's in the Box from that massive delivery you guys saw me get before I went on vacation. So it is going to be a 3-box Big Bad Toy Store haul video. I'm going to break it up into 3 different pieces instead of doing everything in one video. So we're going to do box 1, box 2, box 3 of my $1,000 anime figure haul. I think it's probably even more than that, but we're gonna see how that goes. And then part 1 will drop on Wednesday, which will be tomorrow. Part 2 I'm gonna drop on Friday instead of prize figure face off, and then part 3 will be next week, and then next Friday will be prize figure face off will return. So those are what to expect for the next long form videos. Shorts are gonna be back this week with the figures and collectibles. I did make a short while I was on vacation of my pulls from the Zenless streams, and unfortunately that only got 2 views. And I think it's because our big titty angel waifu Ramiel was front and center, and you know how YouTube does not like our sexy anime waifus. So I don't know if I can bring it up. I wonder if I can bring it up. I did do a little kind of clip where I thought it was funny, but apparently YouTube didn't think it was funny. But I wonder if I can do it. Let's see if I can bring it up here. I'm gonna bring it up here on Instagram. But people didn't like this. People were getting very angry with me, as you can see. Aren't you pushing 40, dude, in the comments? And I said I'm actually above 40. So let's see. My God, look at her. Look at her. She's glorious. I kind of wish we had the black costume, though, that we first saw her in, but I bet that's a paid costume. It is, right? You dirty bitch. I hate that.
Which side do you
prefer? Pretty harmless. Oh! But I think
Oh!
because I'm gooning on
Look
her
at the
and checking her
outfit!
out,
It's
Stop.
I think YouTube
Penis
didn't
can
like
only get
this.
so erect.
put her behind, what is it, like a $30 paywall, I think it is? And she's got a beach one,
Let's
too.
see
See what her beach costume
YouTube
looks
didn't
like.
my reaction to her, so she got 2 views. So unfortunately, it was because of the Gooner content, I think. But it was a good reaction. I was excited. I actually pulled her. I got her on stream. You guys that were on stream know I gave into the peer pressure. You guys kept telling me to go, 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 and I did, and I pulled her. So got Romeo. But that's gonna be it for today. We went 3 hours today. Obviously, like I said, we had a lot of stuff to talk about. A lot of stuff you guys didn't see. Scroll back into the video and check out all the crazy physical stuff we got. We got new mangas, new naughty mangas. We got a bunch. I got a bunch of physical movies, some physical games. I mean, Gigi got a bunch of stuff. I got new Bishojo to open up. I don't know if anyone wants me to do the Star Trek series, but I kind of want to unbox these. I have this one and I have the Spock version as well. So yeah, man. Thank you all to everybody that came in and chatted. Thanks to everyone that came in and lurked. I know it has been almost 2 weeks since I streamed because I was away for 11 days on vacation, but I appreciate everyone coming in, chatting, everyone coming in lurking. Shout out to everyone on YouTube, everyone over on Twitch. I know there's only a couple of you that come in over there. We're gonna keep growing over on Twitch as well, hopefully. So multi-streaming, everything else. We're gonna keep it going. Again, back for game streams starting tomorrow, 11 a.m. Eastern, maybe 11:15 if I need the extra time. And again, what's in the box? New video tomorrow. Second part of the video is going to be Friday. Third part of it will be next week, and then we'll be back to prize figure face-offs. So, that's going to be it for today, guys. Thank you all so much for coming in. Thank you guys for watching the VODs afterwards. Give me some opinions on things you guys wouldn't mind for a new themed week, because we are going into a new month. And I like to do themed weeks every single month. So we'll see. We did Spider-Man week. Maybe we'll do an X-Men week again. You guys seem to really like that. But if you guys have any anime themes you want me to do, let me know. I could do My Hero week. I could do Miku week. I could do Sword Art week. I could do all kinds of stuff. So give me any thoughts and suggestions for future content. But it's going to be it for today, guys. I'm going to go try to do more housework because I got a lot of stuff to do after being gone for so long. And then I have to get some rest. I have to go back to work at 9 o'clock tonight. So I will see you all hopefully tomorrow for some retro gaming with Final Fantasy IV, the finale. We're going to finish it up. So it's going to be it for today, guys. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye, everyone.